Oh, our boy Vox Reaper up against, is that Joe Kusanagi?
Might as well be. Doesn't have the same type of fireballs. There's one extra one, but your pro tag for the game for sure.
I like all these frames that was from Bwabande here, but there's the DP from NeonVanquisher.
Yeah. See if we can get something started here. Once this character gets in, Vox has a lot of pressure, but it's just really difficult to find that moment. Has to use your movement to get in as Bwandande with some great anti-air. It's going to attack on the super on top of which.
Oh, trying to go for the, oh my god. I was going to say the wild blow. I don't even know what's going on in my head right now. The rev blow.
Get ready.
Yeah, I tried his best for it, and honestly, it wasn't too bad for NeonVanquisher. There was an opportunity to make the comeback. Vox does do a ton of damage.
I said Kyo Kusanagi, chat, all right? Chat can back me up. But Joe is coming out very soon, by the way.
Oh, dude, you don't know how excited I am to see what they're gonna do with that character. The way they changed Andy, I'm like so interested to think what are they gonna do with Joe.
Ooh, but what are we gonna do with this combo? Did get the crumple.
Attack on the super at the end. Needs to recover a little bit of that rev meter and just gonna go with this very simple high dodge. Kind of cage him in the corner here, and Bwabande will take the first one.
Yeah, and that was pretty decisive as well, right? Just doing a fantastic job preventing NeonVanquisher from even getting any kind of offense started.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult for Fox if you can get a patient player on the other side. You kind of have to find your way in, and unfortunately, he kind of has to do it with his face because he doesn't really have a projectile to really stop or keep people locked down. So you just kind of have to take those big risks. But obviously, once you get in, the pressure is really good. Just gotta find that moment and see if Neo can do that in game 2.
Oh, just gets a clean jump in there with the JB. These frame kills are phenomenal here. Just trying to bait NeonVanquisher into going for a DP, but also baits out the throw with that neutral jump.
Keeps it simple, not going into the super just yet. The air flip will give NeonVanquisher the ability to get a reversal throw, but was still able to close it out. One more for Bwabande.
2. Get ready. Fight SPG.
Oh, that was a clean jump in there from NeonVanquisher. He's just been having a really difficult time getting offense started, and that's kind of one of the downsides about Vox, right? He doesn't exactly have like the scariest mix-up, just a strike throw character looking for those counter hits or those whiff punishes.
Yeah, you really just have to kind of get good reads on your opponent, when they're going to press buttons, when they want to scramble out, and punish those accordingly. It's definitely the hard part about playing this character, but he has the buttons to do it. You just got to find that timing.
Oh, big pickup. No, went for the rising tackle instead, so wasn't able to get the super to close out the game, giving NeonVanquisher another opportunity.
I feel like he kind of just missed double buttons or something. It felt like he wanted to route into like EX rising tackle, EX Shippuden into Raging Storm and kind of close it out that way. I felt like that would have been the kill.
Loved what I got to see from there. He was playing Kevin unlike anyone else, but SalsaInABowl is going to be bringing this Kevin up against Keitoless, who we saw earlier on the rock, back on the sticks.
Yeah, this one's going to be a little tough too. Very nice though, getting that high dodge. Not committing any other damage to it though. Just wants to get out of the corner to start.
Oh, nice frame trap there into the standing D.
Yeah, very nice. Once again, Keitoless, actually both of our rock players doing really well to get the opponent in the corner first and then kind of keep him there with anti-airs and pokes.
Oh no, both of them trying to grab Ghost. There's double Reppuken, dash up into the 2B.
Don't know how many times I've done that. It's just instinct. Nice, gonna keep the pressure going here. Goes for the safer option that time on the rev cancels.
Oh, wow, actually no cancel there. Got the clean JC, but didn't really believe in it. And now SalsaInABowl with the opportunity here to get a little spicy.
Got rid of the rest of the SPG, so that's a win while you're still in it. See if we can find an opportunity there. There it is. And that's what Kevin can do. Huge damage off of his far C. Needs one more though. And there it is.
And what I really, really love that Salsa did not go for a second super there to secure the kill. Had a decent life lead and knew they just needed to find a single touch, and they felt confident in it. Now going into this third round with an extra bar ready to go.
A delay throw, but does throw him out of the corner. Cross up back to take positioning. Healthy 50% right now. And Keitoless, any touch will do with the hitting gear behind it.
Oh, and that's going to be it for game number 1. Barring we don't drop any combos here.
Yeah, very easy routing there for Keitoless. Make sure you don't drop it. And that's going to be the first one.
And that double Raging Storm clean. This hand of mine burns with an awesome power.
Cool it with the wild accusations.
I really did like it. You mentioned it, Jobber, a second ago, that Salsa did hold that bar because it was kind of scary with 2 bars, 50%. Salsa on the Kevin, he could lose in like 1 or 2 touches in that second round, but he knows he has to play a little greedy in order to make the comeback, had the tools, but just unfortunately couldn't find that hit that he got in round 2 that got him out of the corner just like he did. So I mean, a little bit of adjustments here on the pressure and kind of figuring out your defense. I think SalsaInABowl definitely has a recipe for a win here. That's gonna help for sure.
Yeah, big damage here from Kevin. If there's anything he has, it is that. Pretty good Oki as well. Keeping that pressure on. No challenge though on the hop over, and now your back is up against the wall.
Yeah, back into the corner here. This is where Keitoless has been working out really well.
Okay, nice press there on the 2B, trying to chase down, trip you up.
Oh no, unfortunately got to overheat at the wrong time. Gonna be able to close it out with the super. I like that. Let's not get too greedy, especially with Kevin with 2 bars. He definitely can kill you with a moment's notice. And we're at Keitoless' set point. Oof. Very nice. Gonna put him in SPGs though, so you have to worry about that. Keeping it pretty tame here on the pressure. Really like that from Keitoless.
Yeah, and the backdash there too, just to try and cover a wake-up roll option. Again, that frame trap, close B into close D is so nasty, just catching SalsaInABowl here. You can't even jump out of it.
Oof. Yeah, once again, no confirm on that, unfortunately. Salsa needs something. Wow, got aggressive on that as well. Gonna get the punish on the throne. Keitoless comes back in with the jump C. Takes it 2-0. The surprise for me, popping it out here versus the Hokutomaru. So we'll see how this goes.
What is the reference that this Hokutomaru color is trying to achieve?
Rosa always plays the bright colors, so I'm not exactly sure myself, but
it's gotta be something. I just can't place my finger on it. Green pants, pink hair, blue shirt. Is it like a JoJo thing?
Just going for the rainbow, I think, honestly.
Oh, it's just a rainbow?
I think he's just going for the rainbow, yeah.
Oh, okay. Trying to go for the overhead into the throw.
Ooh.
Man, what a close C wild punish.
Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. Let's see if Bwabande wants to tack on the super at the end. Yes, sir. Recover some of that rev meter.
Neutral jump is gonna get beat out.
And Rosa trying
Nice.
their best to kind of play very squirrely, try not to get guard broken, but it's just so difficult. Bwabande is going to take the first one.
That was a beautiful jump back JB as well. That JB reaching out so incredibly far. Also, I love that Bwabande is playing a custom color just to make it look a little more similar to her Mark of the Wolves color.
Oh, that's a good call. I didn't notice that, but you're totally right. Gonna go into the target combo here. Regular throw. Almost anything will do it at this point right here as Rosa rev guarding, trying to create some space. Super will not connect. Easy punish, and that will be the first game for Bwabande.
Yeah, looking really consistent here. Consistency has been kind of the name of the game so far for a lot of these players. Just getting that early momentum and holding on to it with an iron grip. Yeah,
it's definitely a very critical point in the game. I'd actually argue that the best characters in the game have that sort of consistency within their kit, no matter who they play, no matter what kind of play style they go for. Usually the best characters in the game are extremely consistent one way, shape, or form. And trying to kind of bring that consistency into a game that does have a lot of options, both offensively and defensively, is really important.
Nice poke out there with the 2B. Able to double jump over the rev blow. Another double jump to get above the rev blow. Fantastic work here from Rosa on the movement front.
Yeah, Rosa missed a few combos though. This is a big one though. This should be able to close it out. Oh, doesn't go for the second one there. Maybe didn't think he was going to kill and tried to go for a little bit of a better setup, but nonetheless gonna take that round.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight SPG.
Start just being very defensive right off the bat is Rosa, as Bwabande, like he has before, been getting very aggressive, just going on in, trying to press buttons, but getting counter hit.
Yeah, trying to press buttons a little bit too early into that block sharing, and that's what Hokutomaru can do to blow somebody up trying to press out. Gonna tack on 2 bars for that too. Empty low. Nice block from Bwabande, and that gets him out of the corner.
Super, yep, and that's gonna put all the way into the other corner here. Try to go for the meaty fireball, but that was a nice challenge there from Rosa.
Yeah, still kind of a scary situation for Rosa here, who is 1 touch away with his super, because Bwabande can spend all of it necessary to close out the round.
And now set point here for Bwabande. Trying to send Rosa to the loser side of the bracket here. Great just defend in the air, building up a little bit of that meter and the anti-air rev blow. Because it was a counter hit, got that massive launch.
Yeah, I like him keeping it simple too. Some of the air combos for Dany can be a little bit weird on the timing and spacing. So just kept it really simple, went for an easy knockdown. Good position to be in now.
Ooh, that was nasty, but missed the pickup there. That was a pretty key drop for Rosa.
Yeah, there's some situational stuff that Rosa isn't picking up, unfortunately. Fakes the high, goes low. Gonna need 1 more. That 2C not confirmed. Gonna give Rosa another chance.
Oh, catches in the air, but too far away to actually pick anything up and didn't get the counter hit. This is so dangerous for Rosa, but is sitting on a ton of meter right now.
He's just looking for that 1 hit, trying to lock him down with the EX Shuriken. Has the 2 bars. Anything will do for a hit. Does the anti-air work out? It does. Good heads up play, and we are tying it up.
Banked everything on it too, because that was a level 2 super, so knew that he wanted to get the kill. And right on cue too, with the question of chat about level 2 is not worth it. That is actually a very, very good question. Level 2s don't do enough damage over a level 1. Like, they do more damage than a level 1, obviously, but not enough to make it worthwhile in a lot of situations where you could hold on to that level 1 for another combo. Usually level 2s are used to kill, essentially.
Yeah, if you're out of SPG, so you don't have access to hidden gear, but you need just a little bit more extra damage, usually you're gonna go for the level 1 instead, because largely speaking, the level 1s have really, really strong Oki to get off of it. As we do switch it up, we're going back to the rock.
Rock. I see Dante from the Devil May Cry series on screen.
See if the switch up works out here, happening late in the set. Already an overheat here. Kind of scary for Rosa, who's already 60% down. The guard break imminent. Well, not if you keep getting hit though. Becomes a big problem. Yeah.
Oh, and big guard crush here and a lot of damage coming through.
That's fine though, because after you get guard crush, you do cool down, so you do get a better chance at playing the game. It takes a lot of damage, it hurts, but honestly, sometimes it's better to get guard broken earlier than later.
Yeah, but things aren't good right now for Rosa. Mr. Bwabande sitting at set point was nearly able to bait out that elbow with the neutral jump.
Oh no! Yeah, usually the better answer there is try to timing your high dodge with the Crescent Moon Slasher. But Didn't get punished for it too hard. Still an SPG. That's a big deal for Hokutomaru.
All these royal guards, though, in the air, just preventing themselves from getting knocked down.
Nice. Gonna get a light confirm into the super here. Safe jump setup. Tries to fake it by going for the cross-up.
Speaking of cross-ups there, that JB just goes straight into the auto combo, though, actually. Couldn't have gotten a lot more off of that, and now is an overheat.
Nice no confirm off of that one. That's been something Rosa's been missing, even without meter.
Bwabande is just going for auto combo on every single jump in. He doesn't care.
Run in, goes for the frame trap there. Keeps the pressure going. That's either gonna guard break, so it's gonna hit him almost no matter what. Might as well take the guard break there.
Yeah, trying to go for the cross up there, knocked out of the skies. Nice throw tech. Bwabande just needs to find the one hit. Doesn't go for an anti-air attempt, but now it is El Rosa. Both of them in overheat.
2 overheats in one game for Bwabande. He needs to find the moment, and he can't. Tries to press Rosa with the super. We are at our set point.
Yeah, Bwabande wanted the throw there. Definitely wanted the run-up throw to try and close it out. Great light confirm into the super. Getting a little bit of that OP as well. Empty jump. Another shining knuckle.
A big hit will do it. Nice. Finally getting that high dodge. Doesn't spend anything on it, though.
Oh, and just an unfortunate anti-air there from El Rosa means that he's going to be sent to the loser side of the bracket. Did the dodge attack just a little too early, Sammy.
The one who plays a little bit off tempo. He doesn't necessarily go for the can setups and everything like that. He kind of throws ibs. He has his own beat, and that makes it really hard to play against him.
I mean, you saw the beat right off the bat, right? Just going for the charged kicks. That is not something that you see from your average Marco player. Also likes to just go full throttle, put the pedal to the metal.
Back on the rev blow. That's going to be it for Poacher Chef's SPG, and that should be it for the rest of the health bar. Not even going to need the super as we get a perfect for the first round.
Yeah, this is not looking too good right now for Poetry Chef. You have to figure out a way to slow down Lokof's momentum, slow down his steam, make him play the footsies game, because if you allow him to force scrambles and run wild, you're just living in his world.
It's so unfortunate that, like, he's so good at the scramble, but also his spacing is incredible. You'll see him just space right outside of that EX Tatsu range because he knows how much control he can have over it. But tried to read something there and doesn't get it. Poetry Chef with the punish.
Yeah, I was probably expecting some kind of a fireball, some kind of an advancing move from Poetry Chef. But no one home with that super. And of course, now the super has more recovery, which means that Poetry Chef is able to get a pretty clean punish on it.
Gonna throw him back towards the corner. Still needs a little bit more to go. That's gonna help for sure. Gonna attack on. Oh, really? Gonna do the DP super instead of the fireball. I wonder if he wanted to go for like an unknown setup, something he's created himself, but Poacher Chef with the super to blow out of that.
Oh, and the overhead's gonna connect. That is game number 1. You know, that's
really
been my go-to. That's been my kind of go-to thing when I'm testing out a controller, has been just that little confirm. Because, you know, it's just tight enough where it takes a little bit of effort doing it on the left or right side. So, like, I got a new lever, a new silicone lever, and I was just grinding those out to get a good feel for it.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things I did, too, because I just got a JLX, too. And I just, like... just went through all the games that I play routinely, and one of the things I did in City of the Wolves was just, you know, light super just over and over and over again, because it's like, you know, you got to be on the ball for this. Nice.
All right, dash on in. Not trying to go for any kind of Oki. He was afraid of the wake up DP. Lokof is not scared to go for wake up reversals.
Yeah, but one of the best tools that Jenny has, that guard cancel rev blow, fastest rev blow in the game, makes it really difficult to pressure her if you're not ready for it. Very, very nice. With the frame trap, catching Lokof, trying to press at that moment. Poetry Chef takes the first one of the second game.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh, look at that. The turnaround punch on the kicks there right off the bat. Easy confirm into the level 1 super. And there we go. Rev Blow just trying to slow things down to a normal pace.
Oh, that's a huge whiff punish. Nice walk back from Poetry Chef, getting out of that range first. So you all want to close it out. Do we tack on the super? No, not quite. Just trying to go for Oki here. Gets another big hit.
Poetry Chef should cash out here with the level 1. Is it? It is! My God, the routing there allowing Poetry Chef to take it all the way to game number 3.
Good recognition of what Lokof wants to do. He's been using the EX kick tap, EX Tatsu to kind of control that space in front of him. And Poetry Chef, as long as there's nothing in front of him to put him in proximity guard, just holding back and trying to create a better space for him than his opponent. And that was good stuff. Ties it up.
Yeah, just doing a really good job of controlling the chaos, right? Lokof has been consistently going in non-stop, and so Poetry Chef kind of found the answer. It is Rev Blow, right? Utilizing that Rev Blow to kind of set things back to neutral and get another opportunity to force Lokof to move at his pace.
Yeah, you see now Poetry Chef kind of keeping that in mind. EX Tatsu, Lokof jump scare. There it is, right there. Gonna attack on the air Rev Blow. Just goes for the throw. Rest of Poetry Chef's SPG. No, he has a pixel left, so he's gonna get the extra damage for this combo.
That is fantastic. I can't even see it in the life bar, honestly.
Oh yeah, you
Wow.
just have to look at the character and they're just like on fire a little bit. And sometimes
He also
that's the only way you can
just
tell.
used, I think that was the light parry he used to actually time his Oki.
Yeah, then she has some setups where she just does the parry on whiff, and then you're like, oh, they made a mistake. And let me tell you, I've been hit by that exact setup.
It's absolutely incredible here in Poetry Chef. Now, 1 round away. Love her just defend pose, man.
Yeah, and the just defends are good. Lokof already has full meter, so all these just defends just turning into meter for Poetry Chef.
Oh, able to get the overhead.
Oh, punish! And close enough for the 2C. Good recognition of the situation for Poetry Chef. Not only out of the corner, but that's it for Lokof's SPG.
Up and the knockdown. Big opportunity now here for Poetry Chef trying to swing with that bar C. Reblo is going to get the knockdown. Trying to go for a little bit of a frame trap situation here. Lokof DP's out.
It's like one of the first ones that we've seen in the set. And it was really important. He needs to stay alive. The backdash! The wild punish! Is they going to build enough meter for the kill? It's so close! No! Yes,
Oh!
It doesn't matter! They're going to get the kill. Poetry Chef with a clutch backdash to close it out. Takes it over Lokof 2-1.
Absolutely crazy work there from Poetry Chef to move on in the bracket. Lokof in losers already. Wild to official tournament support. As we jump on into our next match, Dany and Maza versus Pedro. Dany, of course, already qualified for the SWC as well.
Yeah, big win over, I believe it was Smash Factor if I recall correctly, but Dany's definitely been one of the Billy players I think I've been pointing to even beforehand, because even after the pressure nerfs that the character got, this guy is kind of pretty slow paced as it goes for Billy players, and I think it's the way to play the character now.
I agree. Doing a good job utilizing that long spacing. Billy has always been about, being a zoner. He's always got really solid spacing and zoning tools. So it's kind of weird to see him be so rushed down in the last patch. But I think he's in a decent place right now and still incredibly strong. But Pedro with a pretty solid life lead here, Sammy.
Yeah, and he started off really strong and great confirms as well. So looking really good so far and keeping the pressure on the Billy, not giving him an ounce of space, but Dany's got some great defense and be able to get a big hit here.
Dash on in. Whoa! Wow, the close D there. Able to close out the first round.
I don't know if he needed all of that, but Rekkas do so little damage. I'm kind of a fan of just making sure you close out the round. Oh, got the hit. Doesn't get the confirm off of it, though. A little bit hard for Billy at that range, in all fairness, but Pedro's doing really well to keep the aggression going with the EX power waves, jumping in behind them. Oh, oh no. Small punish, too. Oh, missed the super that time. I was going to say that previously. It's not like it's a triple light confirm. Single light confirm is very hard in this game.
Not hard on Billy, though. He gets so many lights. Plenty of time to be able to get that confirmed. Look at that. 3 of them into another super. Chip damage is going to be enough to close this out. That's why you see the rev guard. But there it is.
Yeah, it's so hard. I think maybe Pedro trying to go for a guard cancel, maybe an HD to try to help him out there, but ties it up on the round count. Dany looking good so far, but out of meter.
Fresh in the core, nice dash. One thing I absolutely love about Dany's Billy is his movement. His movement is incredible. He knows exactly when to forward dash to get underneath those jump-ins and turn the tables on his opponent.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a DP, doesn't have the best ways to deal with cross-up. So Dany's developed a really good sense for dashing under people. Gonna need one more hit though here. Doesn't time it perfectly, maybe looking for that reversal. Nonetheless, Pedro, still one more chance. Yes, he spent so much on Rev. Block, just try to keep himself from getting chipped out by all of the hits that Billy does, and just can't find their way in on Dany, who takes the first game.
Yeah, looking incredibly clean here. Would be surprised to see Dany take this 2-0. It's just he's been so dominant at this game. Of course, already qualified for SWC like we mentioned earlier. He was also your champion at Just Frame in both Guilty Gear and in City of the Wolves. So he has been on a tear.
That's right. Dany did come from Strive Crawl Cooker, right? And then like he just like won a big tournament with I believe it was Smash Factor, and like if ever since then it feels like Dany's, I don't know, maybe it's like the win of a tournament gave him the confidence to be at this high level, because ever since then it's been on up and up for him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, tried his
That
best
was
on that
really
one.
dangerous.
Pedro, oh no. Well, could have been way worse. I think of a weird situation for both players there. Pedro does have the meter necessary, but Dany just needs a pixel. It's so hard to keep a pixel of health versus Billy, who can just get so many good incidental hits. Oh, yeah, it's so hard, man. To some degree, you have to spend your life trying to run in on Billy. You have to tank a couple of hits, and when you're at that pixel of health, it gives Billy so much freedom.
Trying to jump in again. Empty jumping this time. Just looking for an anti-air there from Pedro. Oh, look at that dashing in, trying to go for that 2B.
Yeah, he's doing so well to control that space in front of him that Dany actually earned the respect to double dash forward on Terry. Oh no, got hit, no confirm, gonna use it as a mix-up. And Dany gets another throw out of Pedro, and that's gonna be the closeout. Takes it 2-0.
Man, the level at which Dany is playing at right now, definitely, I think, the favorite to win the tournament tonight, but the night is still young. Dany is going to be the first player to qualify into top 8 on the winner's side here.
It's a great experience.
Get ready. Fight.
Here we go, kicking things off. Robert with that coveted legendary Wolf title. He is a real grinder, but gets clipped by the overhead.
Yeah, just trying to keep the pressure going here. Nice reaction to the rev guard as well from Keitoless, spending the EX bars, just trying to keep the pressure going. Oh my god.
And Robert just wants to press here. Finally able to land that 2C.
I'm gonna go for a knockdown here. Tried to spend it on the reversal. That's gonna be costly. Once again, Robert keeping it cheap on the combo. Oh, just needs one more there, and very simple. Just gonna let the fireball do the dirty work. Robert takes the first one.
Get ready. Fight. SPG.
All right. Dash on in. Oh, wow. I was about to say nearly got the punish, but actually was able to land on the other side and get the 2B.
Nice. Once again, we've seen that from a lot of really strong players today, getting errant hits and turning them into mix-ups. Good presence of mind from Robert here.
And Keitoless was just trying to find the avenue, trying to find a way to thread the needle, but just ran into a super instead. Robert with game number 1.
I made a little video on this, but like Hokutomaru, one of the things that the new Hokutomaru players, or I should say the new things that Hokutomaru players are doing, is like being a little bit more aggressive with their meter in terms of trying to keep the pressure going. Because if you structure your pressure, it's like, even if you don't rev guard, you can, the block strings that Hokutomaru can do can put so much pressure on your rev meter. It's almost like it's equal. So you get to run mix and they basically like spent as much EX meter as you did.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just kind of have to be like a little bit of aware of whether they're going to rev guard or not, because rev guard can mess up some of your pressure. But other than that, like, it's one of the things I've seen Robert actually excel in lately, is using stuff like EX shuriken on block. Usually it wasn't really that good early on because it was like you're +2 and you're pushed out of most threats, so it's like not that big of a deal. But it's about how it's been structured that's been working out really well for them.
Over the air fireball there. Yeah, not going to be able to beat out on that grounded shuriken. You do land right on it. Oh, and thought that he was going to land. This is what makes this character such a nightmare, right? Is this because in a game where anti-airs are so incredibly powerful, he could just negate them with his air stalls and double jumps, and there's no way to predict which one he's going to do.
Oh, dude, he is one of the few characters that I can actually blow up safe jumps, but just stalling in the air. It's kind of nuts. Oh, I'm not sure that's what Keitoless wanted. Pretty unfortunate ways they tried to make a comeback, but that is going to be Robert on set point. Nice. That's going to be critical, trying to blow up those 2Cs as he tried to use a reversal, but didn't get a big punish. Keitoless, that was your moment to finally take a hefty lead.
Oh, and the shimmy. That was the longest shimmy I've ever seen either. He walked back a few yards and got that 2C punish.
Yeah, the benefits of that button, man, it's so good. Being able to walk back so far. Oh, tried it. Looking for that option, and that's going to be an easy kill for Robert. Going to take it 2-0 for Keitoless.
Yep, that is going to be the end indeed. Robert moving on to top 8 in the winner's side.
Dude, I really like Robert's restraint in the matchup. A lot of the times you'll see me included. Now, kind of strictly a character specialist for that game. This game specifically as well, I'd say there isn't too many Jenny players. We see some of them do work, like Poacher Chef, like Alex Smith. We have a couple of them here in the United States.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more on the specialist side here. Not as straightforward as a lot of the characters in the cast, but that was a clean burn from Poacher Chef, already getting the early corner pressure.
Yeah, especially getting the opponent out of SPG, big deal for playing against Hokutomaru, who builds so much meter in that position. But that's a great high dodge, alleviating that pressure, getting out of the corner.
Oh, and the far C able to hit its mark. Oh, try to go for the butt buster, but unable to get it.
Yeah, I think maybe he wanted to combo into it, into super. It might have been able to be enough to kill, but one more chance. Poetry Chef with second SPG, being able to use it a little bit later in that life bar, and it's so good for mitigating pressure. That guard cancel rev blow fastest in the game.
Let's like walk forward into the far C, look for that whiff punish.
Yeah,
Oh damn, Jenny throwing it back.
That's the classic -4 in the counter. It gives you a great window for you to press a button into.
Kiss for some Oki.
It's a little bit of a stop sign there with the 2A trying to create some space. Rosa needs something to keep this match going, but he runs right into the closed C. Poetry Chef gonna take the first game.
Off to a great start, actually. I don't think we've seen Rosa manhandled that hard in a first game. Even in the last one where he was sent to losers, right? He still was fighting back a lot, making it competitive. A Poetry Chef just completely in the driver's seat.
Yeah, and in a couple of matchups, I think you're pretty comfortable kind of scrambling in kind of creating a messy situation for you to take advantage of, because Hokutomaru is pretty good in the scramble with having a non-proximity 4-frame normal. But versus this character, it's you really, really want to not be on the back foot. It's so tough. And that's a great answer for the rev blow. One of the few characters that doesn't need super or their own rev blow to blow it up.
Nice, just defend. Dash on in with the far C. Didn't believe in it. Neutral jump, but Rosa was still in the air.
Yeah, unfortunate air flip for Poetry Chef, who got the right read, but good timing on that 2C. Gonna get the hit afterwards, too. That's gonna be set point for Poetry Chef.
Once again, like we said earlier, still in the driver's seat. Rosa hasn't really gotten an opportunity to get a hold of the wheel here, trying to put the pressure on, but Poetry Chef's defense has just been uncrackable.
Yeah, it's just every single time it's been exactly like this. Poetry Chef gets the first hit, gets Rosa out of SPG, and it's been them kind of rolling in afterwards.
And gonna keep on rolling in. See the level of damage that this is gonna bring.
Put themselves in overheat, and Rosa's really low on the rev meter. This is potentially scary, but we can do no wrong. Poetry Chef, another solid round. Takes a 2-0 over Rosa.
Absolutely fantastic work there from Poetry Chef, getting into top 8 on the losers side of the bracket, which means we are going to keep the ball rolling, because up next is Pedro up against...
Pressure going. Point SPG makes it a little bit harder. You kind of play a little bit more defensive that way, but it seems like that's going to be the case for Pedro, actually. Just going to run the SPG versus points on both players, actually, as we get into this first one.
Oh, wow, that double feint was interesting. As the crack shoot on in. Pedro definitely being hyper aggressive. But he is going to get clipped by Alex.
Yeah, gonna get rid of his SPG, but Alex Mazi already in overheat. I think I would like to see what you mentioned before, kind of pressing the aggression right now while he's in overheat. A guard cancel, or guard break, I should say, is very imminent. Nice. Gonna get a good anti here. Doesn't spend too much on it because his rev meter's a little high. Just keeping the pressure with the heavy breaks. Hard to react to. There's not a lot of frames on a heavy DP break, so you have to be ready for them. So even if it's -2, sometimes you can keep your pressure going.
Get ready. Fight.
Trying to start scenario here. Oh, chasing up with the air-to-air into the forward throw. Alex Mazi inside the head of Pedro here. Oh, but not able to react in time to the rev blow.
Oh, got a guard cancel, but just out of range, unfortunately, for the record to hit. Woo! Wada confirmed. That did like 33%. Recovered some rev meter. Pedro's in a really good position right now to close it out.
Low-key, the earlier you cancel the power geyser, usually the better, but Pedro wasn't able to react to the DP. Instead, though, just gets that far D into power geyser.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that the pole vault that Billy does, everybody's taught like run underneath it and then you get the wild punish, right? That's like the classic way to punish it. And it seems to me like if you don't have time to run underneath it, a lot of people freeze up and don't remember that you can just high dodge or heavy TP break for the punish instead.
Terry versus Billy.
But first game goes to Pedro, looking really good. Some early leads that gave him kind of a nice place to stand on for Alex Mazi to kind of pressure. And even in the first round, even though he didn't have like a super good lead, the early pressure putting it Alex Mazi in overheat early on made it difficult for him to turn it around. So first game goes to Pedro. Let's see if he can double up, make it into that top 12.
Oh, it just trips up though with the 2B anti-air.
Gonna get hit by that. It's gonna cost a little bit. Gonna tack on the rev blow there. Gets a good knockdown.
Oh, nice. That was an interesting little frame trap there.
Pedro's the person I've seen use close B the most. I think it's an ugly button, but it does have some good plus frames.
It absolutely is a horrifically ugly button.
Oh, I'm gonna tack on the super. That's gonna be enough. Mazi gonna make sure we close it out even in overheat, trying to tie up the game count.
Ready, fight, SPG.
Oh, wow. Stopping short. Yeah, you know, I can't tell they nerfed this character's close range pressure, to be honest with you, because right now, Alex Mazi is still putting the pressure onto Pedro. What a confirm! Anti-air 4C into Power Geyser, excuse me?
Yeah, that is so risky. Like, if he doesn't get wild punished, you lose there. Like, you get hit for so much damage, but, I mean, he knew it was gonna hit.
Unreal.
Right now, Mazi doing really well to keep Pedro in the corner here and try to go for the pressure there. Nice. Good timing on the press. Gonna get out of the corner with it. Just jumps out. Just want to be away from him. I can understand that.
Into the super immediately here. Alex Mazi not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination. Needs this round. It is so key.
Power wave and the big hop. Pedro is gonna need one more to take the set.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That was not a power wave.
You think it was a zero frame?
That was meant to be Power Geyser 100%. It would have killed.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I was gonna you are smarter than me, because I definitely thought, oh, he's really smart. You know, go for a power wave. It's hard to punish. You're right though. The way that we've seen Pedro use the power geysers, that's definitely what he was trying to go for there. Has one more stocked in the chamber. Could have seen it right there. That might have been the kill, but we don't see it from Pedro.
Oh, great defend on the other side. Challenging with a standing A. This is still a very dangerous position here for Alex Mazi. Tried to go for the run-up throw. That could have been the end of the game right there with that whiff.
And he hits him on the ground too. Not gonna spend too much on it. There it is. Now he can spend on this one if he wants to. Doesn't. Gonna need one more hit. Has the 2 bars for it. Only spending 1. Is that gonna be enough? No. Gonna need one more hit.
Anything will do it here. Even just a light confirm. You don't need to approach though. Alex could just hang back.
The problem is you can't whiff too many things, and he finds the far C in time, even with Pedro faking out the crack shoot. Mazi still finds the right time for it and ties up the game count.
But I'm afraid simply knocking you unconscious just doesn't do it for me anymore.
What?
Dude, that was potentially so scary. To lose the game because you didn't spend 2 bars, because muscle memory tells you to spend 1 bar there. I've done the exact same thing and then looked down at my super meter and went, oh, I'm stupid. I better not lose this.
Yeah, it
so
doesn't feel good.
I totally get it, but it feels good to close those out. Now you time to calm yourself down. You only need 1 more game.
Ooh, but the game 3 here, this is the loser side of the bracket, so loser is eliminated. $200 in that match, Reno in that pot as well.
1. Get ready. Fight, SPG.
Oh, don't see that heavy DP break. Pedro's been pretty good at that after the EX Power Wave. Oh, what a body press, even after getting hit. Good recognition from Alex Mazi.
Ooh, with the anti-air. Able to put Pedro out of SPG.
Nice. Once again, Alex Mazi not spending any on that one. Trying to keep the rev meter low here, but gonna confirm off of this. Has to spend a little bit for it. What? Gonna attack on the super? Yes, is it gonna be enough? Yes, it is. Oh.
Fantastic work there from Alex, now sitting at set point, trying to get into that top 8 loser side.
Feels like all the momentum's switched over to Mazi now. It's all about Pedro trying to find that opening, but he's been so good reading Pedro's jump-ins and reading his run-ins as well. A lot of these 2Bs on him trying to get pressure.
Able to get the run-up throw. Cross-up attempt isn't going to end up working out. Oh, no. And that was what you were worried about before, Sammy. The far C hitting in the air without a wild punish or a counter hit and just whipping the super.
Attacks on the super quite early, but that does scale because of the high dodge. Gonna need one more touch. Oh, has a lot more confidence from before, but Mazi will think about how he could have closed it out earlier.
Reel in, no one home.
Nice confirm. He had to go for that. He was really high in the rev meter. He can use the rest of this for a confirm if he wants to, though. That's, oh, nope, just Rekkas. Those don't do a lot of damage. That's going to be the wake-up super for Mazi to close it out and takes it 2-1 over Pedro.
Why not, right? Why not? You had a round to give. You knew that Pedro was going to get a little desperate in that situation, just throw out the reversal super, which Alex had not done the entire set,
Losers
right?
qualifiers match. So just going to need one more into getting into the big ticket. Rey has also been entering a lot of events here, but I think kind of like Keitoless needs to find that big break. Oof. It's gonna be it for Keitoless' SPG though. Let's see, Rey playing it second. We do see a lot of Preecha players playing it on point and kind of playing a little defensively in that way, but see if that second SPG comes to work out for them right here as Keitoless dispatches of it really well with the super.
Oh, nice. Catching the jump out attempt. And unfortunately, Rey, the king, just locked down the corner, unable to breathe.
Yeah, frame traps with that 2C. One of the benefits of Rock, having a 5-frame heavy normal, gives him a lot of access to some hefty punishes on frame traps.
All right, bionic arm. Yep, hop to the other side there to make sure that you maintain that corner pressure.
Safe jump setup. Nice little walk under. That was so sick. Keitoless steals the corner and gets a nice punish.
Oh, Count DeVille coming through with the sub. Welcome back. Oh, getting caught by the 2B though, immediately into the Shining Knuckle. Not quite enough to get the kill.
Oh, still got the super out. I feel like Keitoless is trying to fake the safe jump setup and then it still went for that 2B. Rey just needs a one more hit, but so does Keitoless, who finds the 2B, takes the first game.
You want to see another Reppuken? Not now.
You want to see another Reppuken? Want to see it again?
See, oh, went back, maybe switching SPG. Like I said, see a lot of Preecha players go for point.
And this rock here for Keitoless has been fantastic.
Round 1. Get ready.
Nope.
Fight.
All things same.
PG.
Nice.
Rey might be playing a little too defensively, possibly, right? I think that Preecha has some really solid pressure, but obviously just kind of getting around some of these fireballs has been a little awkward at the distance that Keitoless has been using.
Yeah, when I think of a character's weakness for Preecha, I really think that her neutral is kind of her biggest issue. Doesn't really have long limbs. Fireball isn't really meant to control space in front of her, so Keitoless' aggression, which is usually pretty aggro on the rock, has been really difficult for Rey to kind of deal with, as that was a fantastic whiff punish on the 2C.
Oh, speaking of 2Cs, gonna be able to confirm fully into the bionic arm.
Safe jump setup there, or sorry, meaty setup I should say. Oh, but just DP's out of it afterwards. Gonna earn some room here. Goes for the cross up catch, and Rey sleeping.
Time to wake up though. Oh my god, what a dodge attack there on the rev blow. Keitoless running away with this game. Should be able to secure the kill off of this, but might actually be revved up a bit too much. Nah, he's good.
No, you made a good point there. He would have been after the blocked super because he was over 75%. So he would have. I think, yeah. I think you're right.
Absolutely Joe throw. Oh my god!
Not like this.
EX charge kick right off the bat, already taking Bwabande out of SPG.
Not fast enough to get the combo off of it, but gets out of the corner. That's a big win and a big hit here. Gonna take the life lead away from Lokof.
Yeah, with these two players, I don't think either of them are the type to get the life lead and play lame. I think both of them want to get the life lead and just go wild.
Yeah, that's completely correct. They just kind of run it in there. Goes for the low counter. Did you mean that?
They have been so close to each other this entire round. Both of them just pressing buttons in each other's faces. And Lokof deciding he didn't want to block. Just ready to move on to the next round.
Yeah, that's actually both EX Pukins in the corner there. I feel like Bwabande just wanted to create the space. That's a great read. We know how Lokof likes to round start. Let's start off with the high dodge. Spends all of the meter and the hitting gear to get rid of the SPG.
Bro, that's why he has it as Joe throw, because the point that he does and the pose, bro, he hits the Joe throw pose too at the end of the hidden gear.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's so good, actually. Oh, nice neutral jump to deal with that rev blow. It only has the hitbox on the way down.
All right, but back is up against the wall here. Ooh, so scary. Lokof absolutely still in this. The super's gonna connect. Yeah, overcommitted.
Oh my god, he did overcommit. And Bwabande, once again, a couple of great reads in that round too. On round start and there. He's gonna be able to take it over Lokof in the first game.
See, jumping right into it again. And the names are on the wrong side, chat. I do see you. Production will fix that.
Yeah, got Bwabande. Take the first one on the rock. Lokof on the Marco. Going down a little early. A couple of really strong player reads for Bwabande, who, you see Lokof already changing up the timing. Dashed first before the EX Tatsu. Oh god, ow. Oh no, not gonna spend the super here, a little greedy. Oh, and it's gonna pay off. Gonna be able to take that bar into the second round. Which I don't mind. I actually think when you have that much of a life lead, the opponent doesn't have SPG left.
Yeah.
Versus certain characters, like, if you're not playing against Kain, oh boy. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Attack on the super for me, please. Yeah! Show me the hitting gear. This is my favorite super in the game.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh! Bro, the chop. Oos!
Oh my god! How did you still make the read? What a monster!
Bro, I don't know how he was ready for that. One step ahead.
I can't believe Lokof TP'd there. Oh my god, that's a safe jump setup. Did he just know that the timing was off? That's insane. Oh god, I have to think about this. He started that with a juggle. does doing it in the air change the timing? Because a lot of supers, when you do them from the ground to the air, you add 3 frames, so it can change some of the knockdown setups. And so if he did the can timing for the ground setup, then the DP is not going to time, or the safe jump setup's not going to time properly. I have to go back and look at that one again, but that would be really good knowledge from Lokof.
Get ready. Fight.
All right, DP. Yeah, this one is gonna hurt. Bro, he's got these turnaround punch combos on lock. Look at all of that. Didn't even need any super meter.
Yeah, he's like one of the only Marco players who uses punch and kick tap as much as they do. Almost nobody else uses it this effectively. Oh my god, the momentum shifted so hard in Lokof's favor. Feels like this is just all him going into set point. Let's see if we attack on the super. No, not yet. Gonna hold it for a rainy day. Has the shotgun stocked. Both barrels ready to go. But gonna use both of them at the same time? No. One, too short. Not high enough for it anymore.
Oh, and then the jump on the other side. He is gonna get caught with the low. Uh-oh, in overheat now. But goes for the super once again, calling out the air fireball. Whoa! Got really tricky with it, trying to go for the throw.
He's doing fireballs in his face. Any one of these jumped and he loses, but he makes the read. Lokof, all the confidence in the world in those fireballs. Many online brackets, and it's gonna happen one more time. Let's see, Dany putting the second, putting SPG on second here. Definitely an interesting take, especially considering that Grenas putting it on point, and usually the more defensive player.
All right, creating a little bit of space here, trying to go for the poke.
Yeah, just kind of looking for that control as you see Dany kind of slowly inching his way towards Grenas, trying to shove him in the corner, try to get that confirmed, but that hit and the pressure afterwards will give Grenas some space.
Oh my god, actually catching with the elbow there while trying to press out.
And catching a bunch of air flips. Grenas not committing to any one of those, just trying to keep him locked down and backs up afterwards. And that's what I love about Grenas. The patience on the Preecha goes so far.
Now, man, I mean, Grenas playing so patiently here too. This is like the optimal way to play this game, right? Is to get a life lead and play a little lame. Able to get the cross up there too, which works out for both of these characters.
It's just incredible how this guy plays a character which I said a while ago, right? Doesn't have that good of neutral options, but he's just so good at his spacing. You saw that was legit perfect spacing. Got the whiff punish and the first round.
Oh my god. If you jump into nothing, Grenas just looking for the right opportunity to strike. A little terrifying, actually.
Plus frames. Plus frames.
And then immediately back up.
Dude, it's like having that sort of confidence in your neutral play. It goes so far in a game like City of the Wolves.
And it's so important not to overextend, right? Overextending means that you're just playing immediately into your opponent's hand. But now Dany starting to take charge, or was until that DP came out.
Oh, and it feels so bad. You finally get some offense going after like 2 minutes of trying to trace Grenas down, and then first knockdown, you get DP'd.
Oh, and the close C is going to connect. This one is going to kill. Just going to go immediately into the hidden gear to finish it off. As Wooly Versus comes through with the raid. Shoutouts to Wooly.
Oh, he was, they were streaming UMAD, actually.
Oh,
so,
sick.
Yeah, dropping the kids off after. I appreciate it. Tournament's been pretty good. I was watching Ixerd up until we were doing commentary for that. The tournament there was pretty good, so I'm looking forward to catching the VOD for that later.
Yeah, UMAD, always a fantastic tournament. Welcome, Wooly Versus community. In the UMAD community, some TNS here. Y'all are just in time. This is the very first game of top 8 here. for Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Yeah, and you're already seeing why Grenius is one of the best who's running the online brackets. Just so willing to hold back on a character that doesn't really have that neutral control. I mean, compared to Billy, like, doesn't have the far C or the pole pull that he does, and yet still has so much control over the range.
Oh, but there's the throw. Setting up that meaty fireball. And now we're in Preecha's optimal range, right in your face, putting plus frames on you with that EX elbow and putting damage on you as well.
Nice block on the empty low. Great reaction to the red blow as well. That's going to be big for Dany. Oh, unfortunate. Had to let Grenius out of the corner. Wasn't close enough to deal, or far enough, I should say, to deal with the jump out, but still gets a big hit here. Has a little bit more, but a super can find it if he finds the hit, and he does. Attack on the super, yes.
And that's going to be a round here now for Dany, slowly but surely gaining ground.
Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Hard fought. See how hard Dany has.
Unfortunately, putting yourself in an even worse situation there, trying to go into the DP afterwards. I'm pretty sure that's not what Grenius wanted. But that was a crazy whip punish.
Does that work at certain ranges? Like, do you Dawson people into, like, the launch with heavy TP break, maybe?
I don't think you can. Because once you secure the 2C, he snaps back.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but like he went for it like it worked. So I gotta kind of believe Supergrenas over myself. So maybe it was a thing. Either way, Grenius, he finds that big hit, tacks on the hidden gear at the end, and that's finally gonna get Supergrenas out of SPG. Corpse hop, tries to take the corner. Nice hyper defense into the EX elbow, and he closes out that round.
Final round. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Right, slow and steady wins the race here. Neither player wanting to make the first move, but Dany has been able to walk Grenius to the corner here so far. Now giving up that space.
Oh my god, he's trying to Dawson him. Look at that. That's crazy. I've never seen that trade before, but Grenius still trying to find the way out of the corner. Nice anti-air from Dany. Looking really good in that case, but not an SPG, so just gonna have to tack on a regular super to recover some of that rev gauge. Plus frames. Oh, nice! Guard cancel pole vault, dealing with some of that pressure. Dany trying to keep that life lead that's so important for him to lord over Grenius. Let him out of the corner.
RC.
Oh my god. Whoa, got crushed under! Is he gonna build enough meter for the level 2? It's not even gonna matter. Drops the combo. Oh no, don't give Grenius a chance.
Oh, but this is a big pickup now. Immediately into the bionic arm. Gonna take charge of the corner here with the safe jump. Catches the backdash, but doesn't overextend.
That's right for the SPG. 3 seconds left. If he can hit the super, it will stop the timer. But Dany is the one who hits it. And he ties up the game count 1-1.
Not shocked to see that at all. These two are absolutely at the top of their game. Some of the best when it comes to Mexico in Fatal Fury. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if this ends up being the grand finals run back either.
Very, very possible. But man, to see how Dany turned that around, it felt like it was all Grenius for that first game. Had so much momentum, so much control over the pace of the match. But Dany's finding these little moments and pulling it back inch by inch. And it led to tying up the game count.
Oh, look at this patience from Dany. Every button that Dany presses feels so calculated, but a wonderful challenge there from Supergrenas.
Yeah, couldn't get any offense started there. Has that minor life lead. Grenas backs up. Oh, finds the hit. Very nice. Once again, I was talking about this before. The high profile play of taking little hits and turning them into mix-ups.
Great dodge attack with the slowdown as well. Going for the reel in. Yep, just immediately to take that corner pressure and put it into his own hands.
Has the rev meter to work with too. Just needs to find that hit. Grenas has been so good at keeping the pressure going after these air flips. Just not letting them out, not overextending.
That slow approach is trying to walk Grenas down to the corner. You saw Grenas fishing out for that 2C to hit the limb once again.
Oh, big hit here. See what he wants to do with this here. He just goes for the safe jump setup. Already in SPG, doesn't want to spend the super to keep him in SPG. Good JDs there. Even on the negative too. Grenas could have pressed, just backs up anyway. Oh, there you go. Dashed in after the whiff. Didn't get a wild punish, but got the hit here still. Attack on the super. Meaty setup. Nice block.
Yeah, in the back dash 2 to create that space, but Supergrenas again playing it lame, recognizing the life leads. He says, "You got to come to me," and that's exactly what Dany does.
Gonna need one more afterwards. Have to worry about that super though. I don't think I've seen Grenas zero frame, but it is a possibility. Oh, very nice. A lot of patient play once again, like you mentioned, Jobber. Walking his opponent into the corner, got the jump. We're at our final round.
Both of them just being so reserved at the start of every round. Grenas trying to hit that pogo at any opportunity.
Is he trying to super?
I don't know.
Is he
That's
trying
actually a good question.
I think 2C super would connect. And that would be on kick, so that makes sense. Oh, I kind of want to see it. I kind of want to see it. Nice. Grenas finds an important jump. Even just these little bits and pieces. It doesn't lead to a hit, but it gives him a little bit of space to work with.
Oh, great. Just defend. Oh, but the full jump gonna beat out the short hop. And Supergrenas about to explode here. Gonna put himself into overheat and hit the hitting gear.
Oh, that's going to be huge damage, and it's going to give him such a healthy lead over Dany. Not over yet, because Dany does have both bars, but it's going to be tough from here on out.
Yeah, because now we just back up, play the lane game, get the clean jump in over the far seat, and Supergrenas moves on to winner's finals.
A hard-fought game from both players. You saw Dany take the momentum back from Supergrenas. It sucked. He blew me out of the water, so I know he knows the matchup.
Glad to see him on the Marco as well. This character's so fun, man. Everything about him. The damage, the buttons. Look at that clean jump in and the juggle already taking Robert out of SPG. That's huge. Red Blow is no longer a threat.
See him throw on -2 there, knowing Robert doesn't want to press into that light DP. Just running on all cylinders. Tack on the super. The DP will actually be the one that cleans it up.
Absolutely perfect photo finish there for Sombra. Let's see if we can keep that momentum rolling. Another clean jump and too far away for the 2C this time, but that's okay.
Yeah, tried to go for a non-proximity normal there to make sure he didn't get a far normal, and it was just too far for the 2C. Kind of unfortunate, but it gives Robert the opportunity to start his offense.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah, you thought you could Red Blow? Sorry.
Ooh, right into the 2C. Sombra's gonna take the first game. Yeah, you cannot whiff that you cannot whiff that. There's some ranges in where Hokutomaru Rev Blow will be less than -5, and there's even some ranges that even in -5, there's characters in the game, including Marco, who can't punish it, or not punish it very well even. So that's why you saw the first time around when it was blocked, Sombra actually went for the dash up throw. Doesn't even want to bother whether it's actually -5, whether he's in range or not, just uses those frames for the mix up. But if you whiff it, dude, this character is gonna make it hurt so bad.
Yeah, luckily for Marco in this matchup, he can get that 5A into EX Tatsu, right? So that's pretty nice for him. But again, that whiff was brutal, like you said. And the fact that he knew it was coming, he saw the SPG and was like, all right, I'm just going to back up and let him Rev Blow.
Yeah, it's like you can get that far A, but it's like, what if it's not? What if it's not 5 frames? What if you hit it the frame later and it's actually -4? Then you spend 25% being -2 in Hokutomaru's phase. He's keeping it going. This is the combo, but just turns it into a mix-up afterwards. Goes meterless on that one. Oh, no, small punish though. That's only a lights. I got the cross up. No rev guard from Sombra, but Sombra is playing final SPG. Doesn't get a chance to use it.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight SPG.
All right.
Oh. All right, I want to see one of those barrels used. Yep. Talk on the light DP, a little bit of extra damage here, and it's good Oki. You just get to walk back ever so slightly and deal with most of the Oki situations there. Sombra, one more to move on into winners finals.
Oh man, that teleport. Gotta be careful about it. There's the throw. Robert. Oh, what a trade! You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, tried to go low, but ate the heavy DP on the trade.
The fact he didn't even need to break it because it traded is the best part.
Oh, no. Nice. Gonna attack on the super. Gonna need one more, though. Pressure. Oh, wow. Actually chipped him out. Sombra wasn't ready for the chip sequence. And that's gonna be what decides it. Robert ties it up.
You said nighttime is
Man,
for
Robert,
adults, right?
incredibly impressive here to come
I
back
think it
from
brings out the worst.
such a dire situation.
Yeah, that was surprising. I mean, honestly, I didn't think he was going to go for a chip sequence either. I thought he was just going to take the +3 at that moment and just kind of run a mix up there. And it would have been pretty potent. Obviously, any touch would have done it in that situation, but caught Sombra off guard, and that's going to be what decides it.
All right. Okay, we're out of the black screen. Out of the void. I hope you didn't blink. Time to jump straight into game number 3 here. Who is going to move on to winners finals?
Oof. Nice. Takes those plus frames. Just gets a dash up throw. Gets the ball rolling in the corner. Sombra's been doing a lot of work there. But, oh no. All right. Sets it up into the throw. What's the mix? Goes empty low. Oh no. Oh no, cancel. That's going to give Robert the opportunity. Presses the 2C into that range. Now it's all flipped up. Robert's now the one on set point.
Get ready. Fight SPG.
All right, trying to close the gap. Able to secure the throw. Oh, the wake-up back throw there from Robert. Doesn't matter. A DP, man. These Marco players are built different.
You can say that again. Goes for it the second time. Robert returns the favor with the super. Gets the cross up. think he's gonna need one more after this. Yeah, just one more touch. And that's not gonna be an invincible super. You cannot use that like that. Robert takes it 2-1 over Sombra.
Man, Robert, yeah, Robert was in dire straits there, but still in the bracket.
Yeah, curious to see how both players deal with each other's pressure. I think that's a critical point in that matchup, especially because Rock has the tools to deal with Jenny's pressure. Big hit here. He's gonna deal with Keitoless's SPG. It's a big win early on and gets the frame trap to work here. That's gonna hurt and put Poetry Chef in a one-touch situation afterwards.
Oh, that little walk back there into the far C. Nice 0-frame super. Able to immediately take charge of the situation, but now Keitoless needs to capitalize.
Oh yeah, you have to make it worth. The overheat on the 2D, not gonna matter as Poetry Chef gets the punish and takes the first round.
Get ready. Fight SPG.
Oh, punish that. No, it doesn't get a full punish on it. Keitoless gets an extra lease on life in this round here, but runs into a close C. Poetry Chef once again dispatching Keitoless's SPG, tacks on the super to put him in the corner.
Man, those little shimmies. Was trying to get that in the last round with the far C, but finally gets it. This time it takes game number 1 decisively.
Dude, the far C6C is so good. It's an incredible tool to have because not only is it a good far-reaching cancelable tool, but it's 2 hits, so very easy to hit confirm, and Poetry Chef using it really well there.
Now we can jump straight into the next game here. Both of our winner side games went to game number 3. Would not be surprised to see that happen here in the loser side as well, Sammy. Keitoless has to try and figure out what went wrong. Poetry Chef just winning out in neutral every time, having such great pressure as well with those shimmies. I don't know how you escape from that corner situation.
In a lot of situations, if Jenny gets a little bit too close and she wants to play in that far C range, it is a good time to jump. Her high dodge is okay. It's not the best. And in a lot of situations, you can actually kind of abuse that. So, I mean, better than that, you can deal with the fact that Jenny doesn't have a reversal option, so just keep the pressure going. But once she's an SPG, that guard cancel rev blow, one of the best in the game.
All right, it was the super. Walk forward this time into the 2B.
Very nice. That's one of my questions for Keitoless is whether he had the guard cancels down. That's the best way to deal with Jenny's pressure. Ooh! Did he try to go for chip? That's so scary. It was a pixel away, but Poetry Chef able to close it out. Now on set point.
Ready. Fight SPG.
Dash out, tried to go for the overhead, but was a little short, but you know what? Calculated. That was just a calculated frame kill, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, those ones feel the absolute worst. You react to the whiff and press a button at the worst time possible. Poetry Chef, oh, once again, reacting to the whiff. It hurts. Oh, I know that exact feeling, Keitoless. I feel for you. But Poetry Chef, 2 great responses. And we'll take it 2-0, moving on through the bracket.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've always felt that Marco was actually a pretty decent character to deal with Billy originally, and that was crazy. The charge kicks immediately into the rev blow.
Yeah, if you tried to, you know, maybe press a button a little too early, you'll eat that rev blow. Relatively safe sequence there. But I agree with you. Any character that can get on top of Billy once and keep the pressure going, usually pretty good. Very nice. Oh, the chase down as well. Can attack on the super. One more touch. The delay on the punch. I'm telling you, dude, this guy is nuts. He does things no other Marco player does.
Lokof is actually, unironically, the only Marco player I see using the turnaround punch and turnaround kicks.
Yeah, and as like there's some like I see Marco players use it for like the max damage combo in the corner, but not in pressure like this.
No, definitely not in pressure, not in neutral, and it's very rare to even see them use it for those max meter combos or max damage combos because Marco just does so much damage already, right? And those are pretty executionally tough to do.
Nice. Can attack on the super. Mazi trying to stamp their foot into this set, but gonna need a little bit more health. No super to boot. That means they need a clean hit. That's gonna be it right there. The far C connects. Alex ties it up.
Final round. Get ready. Fight.
Ooh, backdash first. Wasn't in time to deal with the EX kick tap. Oh, not quite easy punish, but Mazi puts himself into overheat. Potentially really scary, but Lokof's meter is also pretty high.
Oh, great just defend though on that anti-air attempt, but an even better jump in there from Alex Mazi with the JC.
Look at him slowing it down every second, getting him closer to that cooldown. Pretty important. Oh my god, he still does another one. This time on the guard cancel. Attack on the super. Recover some of that rev meter. And now he has the 2 EXs, so he can do some hefty damage. But Mazi, cooldown. Has that bar almost 2. Oh my god, I feel like he's gonna jump scare me. Air flip.
Oh, there's the jump scare. Heavy DP. Just goes for the level 1 DP super to get the Oki, but gets tossed.
Why does he keep doing the kick? I think the fireball does more damage.
The fireball does do more damage, indeed. I traded. You gotta be kidding me.
This guy, I'm telling you, man. Like, every single time I watch him, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Why is he making these decisions? And then afterwards, I go into the lab and I'm like, oh, this guy's thinking on another level.
Bro, I'll tell you one thing. Kyokugen Karate is invincible. That's all it is.
Hell yeah, it is. This character's so cool. And I usually like the Kyokugen characters. Like, I'm a big Ryo fan as well in King of Fighters. I think he's a really fun character to play in that game. But like, dude, Marco's so cool in this game.
I love Marco, dude. He might be my favorite Shoto ever.
He is absolutely one of my favorite Shotos to watch. Absolutely. Like, without a doubt. There's very few characters that I put in that, like, super high echelon of fun Shotos to watch. Like, Uni's Hyde or, like, ACR Kai, which is one of my old names. But Marco's up there in that list.
He's the full package, man. Fun to play. Great character as well.
Oh, luckily for Lokof, got hit out of the air, so it could have been worse.
Oh, yep. Baiting out the jump in with the fireball feint. Classic.
Oh my god. Oh, the overheat! I didn't even think he was gonna go force that, but caught Mazi off guard there. Mashed out the super though. It's gonna get him out of the corner. Oh, what? Didn't get the confirm, but still got the dash up throw. Gonna need one more and doesn't have a super to threaten. Goes for the meaty, and that will be it. Lokof set point.
See, can he close it out here with a quick 2-0?
Oh, caught him on the feint there.
Oh, dash
Nice
up,
check.
gets caught by the 2B.
Yeah, very, very nice. I think this is the first time Lokof's shown that specific pressure sequence too, so just great sequence from Mazi. Gonna get a big combo here.
Oh, wow, just Hail Mary there with the light DP. No one home, and Alex Mazi staying alive for another round.
Yeah, pretty important, but scary thing, Lokof does have both barrels loaded and ready to go. Both players really trying to preserve that SVG. It's a critical point in this matchup right now, but Mazi, through these Just Defense, building a lot of meter on the back end.
Oh, but this light pressure here, I like what I'm seeing from Lokof. Oh, I don't like that, though, dashing straight into a close C.
Oh, this is so scary. He's in hitting gear kill range. Lokof can't get hit, but he's the one who gets hit, takes him out of SPG, does huge damage,
That's it.
and that's the second barrel.
No!
Needs one more. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bro, the cancel into the DP to stay safe. What is this man doing? And it just DPs right back, recognizing that Alex Mazi was an overheat, letting the DP rip.
The Bojutsu you refined out on the
Yeah, I don't know if he kills even with 2 bars in that $1 million for being the best Fatal Fury City of the Wolves player. It's
US dollars too. So like,
Yeah.
imagine a Mexican player wins that.
that's shmoney. Scientifically saying, that's shmoney. So you know these guys are going to put in the work. Dany trying to do his best, refine that game as he is qualified for SWC. So he gets an early start on Poetry Chef here.
Oh, and a perfect right off the bat there for Dany. He heard 1.5 mil and was like, okay.
Oh, really? Is that how much we're playing for? All right, let me lock in. Wait a minute.
Great block there from Poetry Chef on that corpse hop. Uh-oh, but yeah, trying to go for the throw, just gonna get hopped in on. Dany has the sixth sense of when you're going to come in for that throw. And he's so good at just defending too. I mean, that comes from just being a Guilty Gear player.
Yeah, definitely. When you go from Guilty Gear, which has a little bit of a tighter window for IB, the Just Defense can feel almost easy at times. So that's definitely a really good benefit for Dany.
Yeah, now Dany is in no rush here to try and secure the kill. Just playing at that optimal range of Billy, and the JC is going to crack the dome of Poetry Chef and allow Dany to take game number 1.
One of the things I really, really want to stress, if you're a Billy player as well, look at how Dany dashes under people. Like
Yes.
I said before, Billy doesn't have the best anti-airs. 2C will work in some cases in front of him. Obviously, universal high dodge is a useful tool, but it is one of the slower ones, if I recall correctly. I believe it's like 10 or 11 frames. Maybe more. I'll double check in a second. But the thing is that it's not good at catching cross up. So in a lot of situations where Dany feels like he is going to get crossed up, or it's on the back end of the hitbox, dashes underneath and mitigates that pressure that way. Billy high dodge is 12 frames. That sucks.
12 frames.
Oh boy, that is the slowest out of all of the regular high dodges. What I mean by that is not including T-Zoc, which is obviously used as a lot of a footsie tool.
Nice with the dodge attack. Dany's been really on point with the dodge attacks there. There was actually at one point where he woke up with one, knowing that the distance that was between them, Poetry Chef would want to go for that that cross-up attempt, right?
See a little bit of adjustment from Poetry Chef. A little bit high. Yeah, I was gonna say overheat's definitely a factor there. Didn't want to do it on their own terms, just hoping that they'd get some time. But oh my god, once again, these hops from Dany, even at range, so important for beating out Poetrychef's options. Dany's at set point.
Get ready. Fight.
Nice. Dany will take that trade. That means the space created gives him space to work with out of the corner. Poetrychef not quite SPG, but what a nice 2C and the confirm. Good attack on the super, needs to keep that life lead on Dany.
A throw and another throw, just casually walk up. Staying alive for another round here is Poetrychef.
Does have those 2 bars. That is something to work with for Dany to close it out here as he gets the first big hit. But he's gonna put his opponent in SPG if he spends it, and that's why he doesn't. Now, any confirm will get Poetrychef out of SPG. It's a big bonus.
Oh, tried to go for the 2B. We see that so often with Dany, right? Catching you upon your landing with the 2B, but Poetrychef was ready this time with the Rev Blow. But the Rev Blow is a double-edged sword sometimes, Sammy.
Yeah, it doesn't have the range that a lot of the other ones do. The speed is great, but it's easy to make whiff in those situations like that as Dany smells blood in the water. The light confirmed into the super will do it. Takes it 2-0 over Poetrychef.
Yeah, making it into top 4 is Dany and Maza, which leaves us with one more match to round out our top 4.
Super good for in front of him. So he has really, really good ability to like wall opponents off. The ability to mitigate pressure with guard cancel rev blow, just an extra bonus to that style, and usually keeps him on top of the health bar.
Oh, mistiming there though on the Oki.
Throw attack. Lokof will take that trade. Oh, puts him in overheat. Bets on it right there, thinking Lokof was gonna get started. Not gonna spend the super just yet. Doesn't need to because the opponent's in overheat.
Oh, for the wake up DP. Nobody home. Crazy to go for the wake up DP there because Marco can murder you even while he's overheated.
God, he recovered like 40% of overheat in that combo. That was insane, but maybe it was all a bait as Lokof gets Sombra to spend the super and closes it out, and he's the one going into the next round with more meter. Oh, I think that was not intended, and he will get punished for that.
Yeah, gonna end up getting knocked out of SPG as well. That close B into the 2C frame trap, underrated.
Yeah, Lokof understanding that space really well. Sombra walking back, trying to catch him to pressing buttons. Just send it, bro. Just send it. Who's gonna stop you? Just send it. It's so funny because like light DPs do like no damage in this game, and yet everybody still doesn't want to get hit after -2.
Oh, wow. Actually getting the super out from the feint. That is huge for Lokof. Now Lokof sitting with 2 full bars here. Sombra able to build up to 1.
Yeah, attack on the super here, get him out of SPG. That's a big win. Doesn't have any meter left, but if he can keep the pressure going, that'll be pretty big. Lokof tries to find his way out. Is that gonna anti-air? Oh my god, it does. That's really expensive though.
See if it ends up paying off.
Oh my god. Pressure -2. Bets on the throw that time still. No confirm. Gets it this time. I think he's gonna need one more though because he doesn't have the meter anymore.
What are we doing here, Sammy?
Oh my god! Oh dude,
Sammy.
the final SPG, baby! Final SPG!
What are we doing here? Wake up EX Tatsu?
Yeah, oh, you gave me a second to play the game? My -2 might as well be +2 if you're not gonna press into it. Do we see it? The the mind games around the -2 situations, both after EX Tatsu break and heavy DP break, they've been gambling. They've been going through the circle of decisions. And in a final health situation, you don't want to bet on it.
Bro, I need a moment.
That's Lokof. That's Lokof, and somebody's trying to match his freak. You know, like they are both going ham, just pressing the gas pedal down.
Let's see, there's no stopping now. Great just defend in the air, immediately landing into the DP.
Oh my god, he full jumps for pressure again. That's where we're going in, man. -2 into a hop. Keeps the pressure going. Gets Lokof out of SPG. Oh no, Fardy doesn't have the range to whiff punish a throw. That's so unfortunate. Both. Oh god, the overheat. They're both in overheat. Sombra doesn't have any to block with. Yeah, he can take any chip. And that's going to be enough. Doesn't have much to deal with as Lokof takes the first round of the second game. Oh my god.
Oh man. There's some decisions that it's hard to wrap my head around. Oh, tries to go for the far C. I love the spacing here. Sombra was just trying to get Lokof to press. Lokof able to escape, or was able to escape from the corner for just a second there with that sweep.
We're gonna lose in this fight because 2D when people have been EX tops on each other. This guy's a monster.
Oh my god.
Closing the gap there too with the Rainbow Tatsu.
That was it for Lokof. Or sorry, for Sombra. He would have been able to get that super and big kill him.
No.
One other hit. Oh, he's final SPG, so he gets the hit in gear.
I don't think this is gonna kill. He could have
I don't think
extended
so
it a
either.
little bit further, actually.
Whoa! Oh my god.
He's alive?
Okay. Okay. Oh my
What's
god.
up, Say-Jam chat?
I actually didn't think it was gonna be enough, and then it wasn't, but after I saw the health bar, I thought it was.
Yeah, because it'll always kill, and then it doesn't do the KO until the final pose, right?
Yeah. Which normally I love because I think it looks cool as hell. But I thought it was gonna reach. It's not invincible. If it reached, it would hit him out of it.
I cannot believe that it didn't reach, actually. We saw it fail earlier on in this tournament.
Oh my god, that's the nerf right there. You saw it very clearly. Oh, gets the overhead going. Sombra gets him out of SPG. Oh, gets the frame kill to work, or the frame trap to work. That's huge. Oh, goes low, trying to get the whiff punish. Backing up into space. Oh, the high dodge. No way.
Bro. Sombra is about to secure the win here. But the push out, utilizing the rev block. He is rev blocking for his life. There's the DP. Lokof. Dog gets caught by the fireball super.
Oh my god. Can I say, by the way, that this madman Sombra let the EX Tatsu go because
To deal with Hokutomaru.
yeah, her high dodge is not fantastic. It's kind of pitiful, all things considered, to be honest. The one thing that she does have that other characters don't is that she has a non-proximity 4-frame normal with her 2A, which does help in certain pressure situations. That being said, I do agree with you. I do think the matchup is in Hokuto's favor, but Grenas has played it so often. I do not see a single other Preecha player play this matchup as well as he does.
Whoa, that was interesting there, going for like a TK fireball.
Yeah, it's pretty good because most characters have to crouch underneath it, and that means that they're staying put. You can just run up afterwards.
All right, able to get the crumple. Gonna be able to close out the round there. Nice and easy from Supergrenas.
takes the first round here.
Ready. Fight. SPG.
One of the benefits the Grenas will have with point SPG is being able to keep Robert from overextending on the pressure. Can't really send it on the Kuhad on break and put himself in -2s when you're trying to fish for full combos. So it's going to take a little bit of patience from Robert until he gets him out of that SPG.
Speaking of patience here, Supergrenas hasn't even hit a button yet. Finally going for a jump in as Poetry Chef comes through with $10 into the Manchurino. Thank you so much, Poetry Chef. Love what we see from you tonight.
Yeah, I'm always happy to see Poetry Chef's name in the bracket because it means I get to see some good Jenny.
Oh, that is a clean jump in with a JD. Ain't gonna be enough to close out the round. Plenty of rev gauge to spare.
Yeah, that was a tough one too because he could have gone for the low and faking the safe jump, and with 0 rev meter, it means that both options were pretty equally weighted.
Bro, all of the just defense coming out here from Robert.
Yeah, it's pretty important because that's the way that Preecha puts pressure on your rev meter, is constantly doing those feints in the plus frame situations.
All right, able to take Supergrenas out of SPG. Tried to go for a little bit of a mix up there. Nice wake up backdash from Grenas. And now just trying to figure out how do you approach here. Preecha a little bit on the stubbier side.
Yeah, Robert weighing his options, taking that air flip, and then just backing up afterwards. Hokutomaru has some of the best walk speeds in the game, both forward and backward, so can walk out of those ranges really easily.
In that space again, it's so difficult here for Supergrenas to figure out how to approach, right? And that's one of the things that I feel like is so hard in this matchup. Is Preecha doesn't really have a run. She doesn't have the greatest way to close the gap against a character like Hokutomaru. So what exactly does Preecha do against a Hokutomaru who just wants to walk back, like we're seeing from Robert right now?
Just hold it down back. You can't get thrown enough. Attack on the super immediately. Yeah, that stops the timer. Is that going to be enough damage?
Maybe. It was wrong. It is! Wow, on the buzzer! MJ Robert, or MJ Supergrenas, I should say.
Oh my god. He goes into super at the final possible frame to make sure that he gets as much damage as he can, attacks on the super, which does stop the timer, and he steals game 1.
That is beautiful.
Preecha first.
Bro, hitting the 3-pointer right at the buzzer, crazy.
God.
He's nice like that. He's nice like that. Robert got too comfortable with that life lead.
I love seeing the Mike Breen calls in chat, by the way. I know you guys know ball. That makes me happy.
Fight. SPG.
And now you see Robert getting a lot more aggressive after that one, right? Doesn't want to be caught in a similar situation, so taking the fight straight to Grenas.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Gonna go for double rev blow. Yes, sir. A lot of damage, a lot of meter gain.
Bro, I feel like Robert might actually have been offended by how that last game ended. No, he just came out of the gate swinging. There's some aggression in this.
I know, maybe just putting on the aggression because he can, but puts himself into overheat. It's not over just yet. Not versus this guy. Nice. Able to close it out, though. 2B, nice confirm off of 2 lights as well. Gonna take the first round, taking both bars into round 2.
Wow. That was a really messy round start there, unfortunately. But Grenas had a big opportunity to get a massive lead right off the bat. Robert, though, immediately right back in the driver's seat. Whoa!
Oh, huge counter hit. Like I said before, once Supergrenas is out of SBG, has the ability to fish with the heavy Kuhat on break. That means if he's pressing a little too early, he'll get a big counter hit and a big combo. Robert ties it up very quickly. We're 1-1 in this first
When
3.
you stare like that, it's
Right there at the end, too, incredibly smart decision making from Robert to just go for the rev blow. Had plenty of rev gauge to spare, right? So just going for rev blow into rev blow over and over until you chip out your opponent. Perfect thing to do, especially because it's so difficult to punish.
Yeah, and I don't know if Preecha has an easy punish for it. It's really matchup dependent, because if you don't have a good 5-frame normal for it, you can't do it. I don't know if Fare reaches, to be honest. It's kind of stubby.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't think it would. I think Preecha's one of the characters that might have a difficult time actually punishing the rev blow.
Oh, it's taking a lot of power not to open the game. I have to commentate. Oh, God. Show me it? Okay, I think if Grenius didn't go for it there, it's difficult. I'm gonna guess there, because this is probably the best Preecha in the world.
I don't even think that's a possibility. I think he just is the best Preecha in the world. No one else is doing it like him. And look at this pressure sequence here, too. Robert, we were just talking about, we were glazing Supergrenas, and Robert was just dead.
Dude, I think we got the reverse anger. I think Grenius is trying to return the favor to Robert after that game, too, who runs into a far C. Robert's actually been whiffing a lot of those Zenekins, and Grenius is finally sticking that far C into him. Ooh, very nice. Times it right. Oh, okay. Run up 3D. All right. That is such a read, because you're thinking the opponent is either gonna press or they're gonna jump back, and that will catch both options. It's risky though. Even with EX cancels, you can punish it, but you just have to be prepped for it. But, I mean, that was kind of a jump scare there.
Bro, this whole night has been full of jump scares. Little light pressure sequence there, able to end it in a throw. Couple of frame kills, but look at that. Grenius immediately swinging back. These two are just keeping pace with each other.
Oh no! He went for Tornado Super. Tatsumaki's just a little bit slower than the Fireball Super, which is why you see it often in those weird hit confirmed situations. Grenius will take absolute advantage of the situation, spending all of his rev and going to hidden gear.
QED.
Oh no, that was a super.
Yeah, unfortunately getting the teleport instead could be a very costly misinput there for Robert. Oh, second chances though. They come quick. And a capitalization from Robert with a hop over to B, taking the lead here in this winner's final set.
Robert's been really good at playing the post-super game. A lot of people go for safe jumps, and he went for the safe jump in game 1, but he does a running mix on that one. He'll run and he'll fake whether he goes for cross-up or not, and that's really easily dealt with in this game by holding Rev Guard. If you don't know, Rev Guard does block cross-ups for you. However, that does mean you are blocking high. So that means that Robert can access that empty low. And if you just need the lights into super, it's a great way to get that kill.
Now let's see, can Robert close it out, finish the job here, take down Grenius.
Yeah, how many times have we seen people need all 5 games versus this guy? It's definitely possible once again.
A little overextension there on the jump. Great response up through the Grenius to secure that throw. Now with the life lead here, can play a little bit more patient. Work that clock.
Very nice. Found that 2C. And go for the safe jump setup there. Very go. Not quite there for the meter on the super, but has a healthy life lead and just gonna keep the pressure going, especially with the rev meter to boot. Could have used it to constantly go into that EX elbow for plus frames, but faking it and will take that round. Needs one more to tie up the game count.
Wow, just dash forward into the far C, hitting raw. I like the super here, just to take Robert out of SPG alone.
Yeah, not only takes him out of SPG, but Preecha gets to decide which side she wants to be on afterwards. So very good on both fronts there. As we got the cross under, we choose the left side and we close it out. Grenas, quick fashion, ties up the game count. We're going to the final one.
That is the best game for Grenas so far in this set. Just a fire lit underneath him. Knew exactly what he wanted to do. Was one step ahead of Robert every single time. And that ending with the dash under, picture perfect.
Yeah, Preecha's dash is pretty decent. In a lot of those situations, you can just get underneath opponents and catch them off guard. A lot of the times you're not ready for those moments. So even if Revguard does block cross up, you're just not even thinking about the possibility.
Preecha versus Hokutomaru.
Yo, don't blink. We'll be out of the abyss in a second and into the final game between Grenas and Robert.
This one's...
Get ready.
It's going fast, but the amount of times that I've seen this matchup very specifically, on top of which, the amount of times I've seen this matchup in winners finals, like, these guys have been going back and forth so often. Oh my god, he bet it! He bet it while Grenas does have SPG. That's insane. And it catches him off guard. Robert takes the first early lead. Oh no.
My god. Clean jump in here. Robert gonna be able to close out the round with the double rev blow set point.
Dude, and because it's Hokutomaru, because you get to put 2 rev blows in your combo, look how much meter he has over his opponent going into this possibly final round.
That's another really strong thing about this character too. Double rev blow builds up so much meter and also does a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, it's his best meter for meter usage, or sorry, damage for rev meter usage. Oh,
no shot.
No, the confirm was so sick. Oh god, that was freaking awesome. Woo! Oh god, that was the perfect combo to tack on the super at the end. That was so sick. We're gonna have Sombra up for you versus Dany Maza.
It's gonna be our last 2 out of 3 set here. Sombra getting the DP early on. Did that hurt? I love Billy, bro.
I prefer the Japanese voice.
That hurt.
The English ones are so funny sometimes.
Take some of this.
Why
Here.
do you know that? Why do you know that?
Because I play in English.
Oh god, you're a monster. Dude, Sombra's a monster. The overheat did not matter one bit for him. And put himself into overheat so early, still took the round.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh yeah, alright, cool combo, bro. Just DPs right afterwards. Maza's first attempt at some good pressure, but Sombra turns it around in an instant and deals with his SPG.
No shot! What? He got the just defense! He got the just defense, Sammy! You know how hard that is?
It's freaking impossible. It's so difficult. Dude, and you need both of them. Oh my god, that is so sick. Oh, he's so good. Oh, he's so good. That was
Pantray
insane.
game coming through also with $25 into the match arena at the best possible moment. Bro,
Oh.
Sombra, he's built different.
Oh, dude, it's amazing when anybody does it on like a super for an anti-air. Like if you're doing it for Raging Storm, it's crazy. If you do it for like Hishoken, like a Hokutomaru's Hishoken or Tatsumaki, because they're all variable timing. You have to time it based on how fast the hitbox is coming up for you, at what angle you're approaching it. It all changes, it's all variable. You just have to raw time it. And for Sombra to hit it, like, dude, and the thing is that for Dany specifically, or for Billy specifically, you have to hit both of those because of the way that you bounce after an air JD. So that was that was so sick. That was so cool.
Bro, there is something in the water tonight, and I can tell you what's in the water. It's $1.5 million to the first place winner of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves at SWC. It is making these players dig deep. It is making them fight harder than ever.
It's it really I mean, it makes me so happy that SNK is supporting the scene that hardcore. It's just putting the game on the map, and it's, for me, it makes me so happy to see that like all of these players get to show off how good they are at this, at fighting games in general, at SNK games, because SNK games have never had the limelight like this, not once. Not until now, not until SWC, not until City of the Wolves. Now, it's just very, very cool that we're getting something like this, because these guys have always been some of the best fighting game players in the entire world, no matter what game you talk about. But this just gives them a platform. So it's for everybody to try this hard and really show off their stuff. It makes me really happy, and it's gonna culminate into something amazing at the end of October.
I cannot wait. SWC is going to be something special. The competition has been unreal for Fatal Fury. And as more characters come out, as we get more patches, the game is only going to get better.
Yeah, it's a fun time, or it's a good time to talk about it, because we have a little bit of a lull. I know a lot of people have some complaints with how far the patches have gone, but you're seeing it from the character variety. It's not just this tournament, but it's every online tournament. The character variety has increased dramatically, and that's a testament to how good they've patched the game. I know, Jobber, because you were playing 15 too, you know how good they patched 15. Every patch in that game was so good.
Especially that final patch. The final patch of the game is put the game in such a good state right now. I mean, if it is the final patch for 15, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's like every patch was a step in the right direction. Yeah, you know, would you want maybe steps a little bit further in this game? Sure, maybe. But they're doing their best not to overstep. And I think so far, they've been hitting it out of the park with the patch. So, I mean, you know, whenever they get enough data and they feel comfortable enough to patch the game next, I'm happy for whenever it happens, because it's clearly night and day from the original version of the game.
I mean, they've been hitting it out of the park in this game as well. Obviously, there's some incredibly strong characters, but the first patch that we got in a good direction, right? And we'll see what patch we get coming up with Joe as well. I would imagine there would be one.
Yeah, me too. Even if there isn't, I think I'll still be quite happy, to be honest, because I think maybe the characters on the bottom end need a little bit of buffs, but the top end's, you know, still good. Obviously, they're showing themselves at the highest level, but it's getting better. So I'm not too worried. I think just like 15, City of the Wolves has proven itself to be on the right path, and I think whatever comes next after EWC or after Joe or whatever, or sorry, SWC, it's gonna be good. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited to see who's gonna come out on top here too. Sombra getting game number 1. Remember, this is our last 2 out of 3 set, and then it is 3 out of 5 the whole way through for losers finals, grand finals, and a possible reset. Let's see, can Dany crack that top 3? Can he make this comeback against Sombra?
Yeah, we'll see. Dany's made some really good adjustments in game 2. There's couple of sets that we've seen him on stream where he has lost game one and then made some really good comebacks afterwards. I think it's definitely possible here. That's a pretty good start.
That dash in to try and get the throw was kind of mental, not gonna lie.
Oh
and the
God.
DP, even worse, but got away with murder. The angel on Sombra's shoulder giving him another chance here in this round.
Yeah, gonna get one a little bit extra. Does have 2 EXs to work with. He still doesn't care. Oh my God, and now he's in final SBG. Oh, the pressure is gonna happen. Nice, gets the punish on the overhead. That can be really hard at times, but Dany's ready for it.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Oh no, just another unfortunate decision at round start that Dany was ready for, the jumping over the fireball.
Yeah, Sombra does have a lot of super meter to work with, but so does Dany. It's kind of not a great situation for him.
Bro got hit and started mashing DP, respect.
Oh, that's the KOF player in you, man. It never dies.
Yep, right to the super. Level 1, not enough to kill. I don't even think the level 2 would have been enough. But Dany wanting to save it for a reversal situation.
Yep, great call, Jobber, and I completely agree with Dany. If you're not sure it's going to kill, it puts yourself in a very scary situation, especially when you're a character that does not have a meterless reversal option, and that's what saved Dany. We're tied up 1-1.
A fantastic reversal super, and it all comes down to this now. Game number 3. Sombra just with some really consequential round start mistakes, right? The first one with the double dash forward, trying to go for that throw, feeling himself a little too much. The second one with the fireball, while that's not an uncommon starter for Marco, if your opponent jumps in, you see exactly what happens.
Yeah, a little bit aggressive there, and just a couple of really good reads. And dude, Billy does so much damage, even without supers tacked on the end. So got big punishes, got early leads, and like we said before, Dany is a pretty defensive player even before the nerfs, so he's willing to just hold back and wait for the opponent to make a mistake.
All right. Able to get that 2C just into the fireball, though. Didn't want to spend too much rev gauge.
Yeah, nice confirm off that situation, though. Dany in SPG. Oh, wow, that hit in the air. That is not what you want, as he got a little bit more out of that. Boom, boom. Gonna attack on the rev blow. Gets the hard knockdown. Oh, no. Doesn't have super for the kill there, but puts him in great range for that far C. And now Dany Maza's flipped the script. He's at some point.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh, but there's the dash up into the throw.
-2, the dash up throw. And that's where respect gets you. Tell the opponent you're willing to press on those -2 situations, and you'll get a little bit of extra out of it.
That's going to be the round here. Just needs to go straight into level 1, and Dany able to secure it with a solid 2-0 comeback.
Yeah, just 4 rounds straight, I feel like, of Dany controlling the pace of the game, and just even the little bits where it felt like normal gives him the ability to bust out of some Billy pressure that other characters don't get to. So we'll see who gets that privilege of facing Robert in grand finals here between these two.
Right off the bat here, Dany is going to get the first blood, already putting Supergrenas into the corner.
Oh wow, what a hop B. But doesn't let him out of the corner yet. Dany still with the pressure. Oh. Yeah, once again, those hops are not getting Grenas out of the corner. Dany keeping the aggression going while he is in a positive situation and takes the first round.
Again, it's what we saw before, right? When Dany is trying to go for that pogo from so far away, the thrust, Grenas is just trying to fish for that wild punish.
Yeah, it's so interesting because I think without super, I don't know if Grenas gets a big reward after for that. It's kind of a risk because if he mistimes it, he's going to eat a lot of damage.
That was a great answer, though. Going for the guard cancel immediately into the Rev Blow. Rev Blow covers so much distance that even if he does the reel-in or the explosion, you're going to be able to armor through it.
Great recognition of the gap there from Dany, using the high dodges, invincible frames really well. Attacking on the super to get Grenas out of SBG is at a healthy lead. And that will be it. Nice Farsi and confirmed from Dany. Takes the first game.
You Joe Higashi's disciple. Why that?
It is on the slower end in terms of a high dodge. It is 12 frames as opposed to some characters 9 or 10, but it is the same in the sense that it does get those high dodge frames on frame 5. So if you can find those situations where people might put a 5-frame gap, really good to bet in those situations, and you saw that from Dany. Like to tell people, man, part of defense is knowing when to press. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you just get a wild punish 2C from full screen to get nothing. Like, why are you risking it? Are you just trying to show people you're nasty?
Oh, no. Here we go, though. Supergrenas finally getting started. The engine is starting to fire up a bit here, Sammy. Going into overheat, but with the super, has a mix-up, and this mix-up could decide it. Woo!
Oh, yeah, any touch will do. Nice whiff punish there. Gonna get the 2B. One more touch will do it if he can find a big hit. The guard break, though. Oh, that's gonna be it! And he has enough rev meter to close it out. Dany, great recognition of the situation at hand and takes the round back.
Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Oh, wow! Overshot the jump, didn't get a cross-up, but still was able to land in time and get the close C punish thanks to the throw whip from Dany.
And you see Grenas 2 times in a row playing on that delay timing, catching Dany doing something immediately on wake up and takes a round for it.
Final round. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Yeah, gonna extend the combo here. I'm thinking that he wants to attack on the super to try to get Grenas out of SBG. It's just enough. Oh my god, this pressure, dude. Yeah, I finally had enough with the light DP. Finally gets out of the corner.
Yep, dash up with the 2C.
Nice.
Double the fun into the super.
Yeah, it still leaves him an SPG. So yeah, that's gonna be a big issue. The guard cancel rev blow with 2 bars in SPG. That means Dany's gonna be able to close it out with a hidden gear. Takes game 2. No! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Commentators curse.
Okay, never mind. I was right. I was right. I was right. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here, folks. Move it along.
You Joe Higashi's disciple. Why that frivolous bastard?
That's Dany with a quick 2-0 lead here. Definitely feeling the fire.
That's definitely a sigh of relief from Dany. Just can't throw you for a loop there for a second, but Dany's been in these situations before. Just shake it off. Have a 2-game lead. It's not over just yet, especially versus the likes of Grenas, but almost there. Stop. Not. You're doing 80 damage from full screen. Why are you showing off?
Another throw. Leaning into that strike throw, this time going for the strike twice in a row there. Just defense coming from Supergrenas, but you need to escape from the corner. That walk back from Dany to create just enough space, locking Grenas in this corner.
Yeah, this has been the way that Dany's won so many games, just pushing Grenas into this left corner and keeping the pressure going.
Ooh. Yeah, and also just the feint into the, or the break, yeah, the feint, excuse me, into the 2C has been so consistent at preventing the opponent from also jumping away after the pressure.
Yeah, you notice how he's like not committing to anything afterwards. He just wants that control. The damage is almost secondary.
Oh,
Heartbreak
you
sequence.
Yep, letting yourself get hit there so you don't get chipped out and then wake up immediately with the DP. Grenas fighting for his life.
And this can give him a safe jump setup. Does he heavy DP break? No. Oh, he's not guard, bro. He recovers just in time. Oh
I think he was afraid of the super. He was afraid of the super, or the DP was trying to bait it out. And either way, Dany is still going to get the round and is sitting at set point.
He cooled down like literally as his bar was going down. That was insane. But Dany, he still closes it out. Do have to worry about the 2 bars on Grenas' side, who gets a big whiff punish here. Nice patience there from Dany. It's a different mix than Grenas has gone for. Nice. Yeah, keep the pressure going. You're higher than the opponent on the rev meter, so it's gonna be beneficial for you to do that. As he gets the guard cancel, tax on the super at the end. Safe jump setup's gonna. Ooh, very nice.
That super was also really key to make sure that you got some of that rev gauge back. Finally able to put Grenas into overheat. Has plenty of rev gauge remaining here. Are we gonna go into a super after this? Yep.
Yeah, gonna need one more. Once again. I don't think that's... No.
No.
I don't think he timed it, yeah. Oof. Yeah, perfect spacing. He gets the 2B. He knows it's going to reach. Dany takes it 3-0 over Grenas and puts himself in the grand finals.
3-0 victory after getting sent into losers by Supergrenas. Getting the 3.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh, this sounds so good every time.
It's such a good song for starting grand finals.
It is. It's actually the perfect grand final song.
It's so anime. I love it.
All right, the immediate rev blow back, though. Basically, this character's DP.
Yeah, definitely super important for keeping the pressure going. That's why you see Robert put it on point here. And he rev guarding, making sure he doesn't take chip to get out of it. But Dany finds big hit here, gets rid of the SBG.
Oh my gosh. Wow, bro.
Yep.
It does so much damage off of its lights.
Yeah. Good closeout from Dany. Has to spend the super, but he won't mind taking the round. And there's a lot of momentum of Dany, not only coming from loser semis, but just constantly getting the aggression going once he gets the opponent in the corner.
All right, trying to go for the throw. Oh.
Catches that. And Billy players do like to jump back in the corner because jump back C is very tough to deal with. But Dany, just that little bit of patience gets him out of the corner like that. And that's going to be it. Closes it out with the hit. Dany takes the first game.
I'm telling you, man, with the way that Dany was playing in the last game, the El Maza might end up getting a quick 3-0 reset.
Yeah, it's certainly possible, and we'll see, man. I think that, like, at least the one good thing is that when I recognize the time or the pace of the match is going really fast, that Hokuto is so slippery as a character, you can kind of slow it down a bit. We'll see if we get the chance. I feel like every time I've said that, Dany's been the person who's like played defensively first, gotten the anti-air or some sort of start, gotten his opponent into the corner, and then just pressured him to death. I mean, that's what we saw in losers finals, and that's what we saw in that game 1 here. And see if Dany can repeat the process. Yeah, goes for the throw a little too early. That is +3, so you can't immediately throw. He still has throw invulnerability.
Yeah, just creating a little bit of that space. Needs a little bit of breathing room here. Trying to jump on, and the empty jump was genius from Dany. Able to get the punish on the Rev blow.
Just in range for that 2B as well. So getting the combo to punish him, very important. Because Dany's the only person in SBG now. And Robert's really high on the rev gauge. He doesn't want to block anything, so he'll take the hit. Dany will say, thank you very much. Another round on the board for him.
Man, absolutely phenomenal. I see the question in chat. No, Rev Blow is not like Wake Up DP. It's like Drive Impact, but you can only do it when you are in that little part of your health bar that says SPG.
It's also not frame 1 armor, so people can media it. And that has its own mind game with guard cancel, but it definitely adds another layer to it.
All right, 2C, but no cancel afterwards. Didn't believe in it.
Yeah, continues to pressure with the EX Senpu. Flies back afterwards, but not getting out of it. Oh, the EX Senpu reaches. It keeps Dany safe. No, that was super.
Wow, that was so perfect there for Robert. The chase down, didn't believe in it. What, that hit?
I can't believe it. Oh, he lives. Pressure, gets the throw that time. Delayed it just enough so the +3 didn't matter. Good stuff from Robert, who ties up the round count. Finally puts himself on the board.
Great just defense, immediately into the Rev blow. Okay, Robert.
Yeah, so as long as Dany's not an SPG, that's going to be a really good tool for Robert to deal with the pressure. Puts him in kill range as well. Oh! Dany's been so good at those. Doesn't go for the hidden gear here. I thought that was a possibility, but wants to get the good knockdown.
That empty low. Stall in the air this time. Oh, and able to catch the leg. Yep.
Yep. Doesn't keep it airtight. And if he does, then the super doesn't come out. If he doesn't, the super comes out. So the only answer there is to block or just kind of keep your pressure going. Nonetheless, Robert, very important game. Even if it doesn't mean he takes this first set, extending the set for a little bit longer, that is your benefit coming from the winner's side. You do need less wins. You are a little bit more, you're not as tired. Obviously, you haven't been playing as many games, so you're a little bit more fresh. So extending these games for a little bit longer definitely gives you more chances to win it, even if you don't take this first set.
I gotta say, Lucas is correct too. That high-level Fatal Fury is some of the best fighting games you will watch. He is spot on. Easily the standout top 8 at EVO this year.
That's why every time, even if I do commentary for these, I go back and watch the sets, because there's so much that goes to these decision makings at high level that it's important for you to figure out how these guys are thinking, and it makes you a better player. Delay throw there, looking for that option that Dany wants to do on Wake Up. Even if it's something like backdash, trying to see where his mind is.
Nice elbow to catch you running forward.
No, he was too far for the confirm and just dialed in the super. So unfortunate, especially because the 2B actually hit.
Yeah, and I think he was also kind of hoping to catch that backdash as well, but just not close enough, unfortunately, there. And Dany now on the verge of going up 2-1.
Oh wow, great bait. Don't often you see the low dodge setup for throws there, but that was just perfectly well done from him. As is the delay, beating out the high dodge and getting another big combo. Oh my god, he tried to press after the shuriken. That's crazy. But but Robert's still able to close it out there, going into a breaking point in this set here with 2 bars.
Oh, empty jump low on the other side, immediately into another super. Robert with just the left, right mixes into the rev blow, moving up with a perfect 2-1 winner side.
And that's the benefit of going for double level 1s. We were talking about it before, you know, what's the benefit of level 2s and stuff like that? Or what's the benefit of going to hidden gears? You see Robert is going for double level 1s instead of hidden gears, instead of cashing out, because that Oki situation is so good for Hokutomaru. I'd much rather see Hokutos go for that if they don't need to recover their ref meter.
This might be the last opportunity now for Dany, though, Sam. He's got to dig deep on this one. Got to win 2 games in a row to stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, Dany won 5 straight, well, 6 straight plus this game. So he had a lot of momentum, and now it was just broken. So it is, I mean, Dany's done it before. Obviously, he did it in loser semifinals, but it's going to be tough. Nice. A lot of pressure. Dany doesn't know when he can press. I think he went for target combo and just kind of dialed it in and got rev blow anyway. It worked out, but man, when it feels like you can't do anything wrong, it really emboldens you to do whatever you want. But Dany gonna try to turn it around here. A guard break is a very potential situation.
Most likely gonna happen. There it is.
Yep.
And he's gonna be able to close this out.
Awesome.
Great round there for Dany. Robert not trying to go for any kind of a reversal. Was almost expecting it, just a reversal level 1, but could have been too risky with how Robert's supers have been going so far in this set.
Yeah, that was just great structure from Dany as well. Like, it basically was a checkpoint once he got the jump D.
Oh, these empty jump lows into super have been so clean, but so is Dany's defense with the left-right.
Nice JD on the 3D. Nice tax on the super. It's going to give him a nice lead, but he is just out of SPG. No, a little too early. Thought he was going to continue the pressure. Dany making a great adjustment. That super happened exactly the way it happened last time, but he went for the 2B. This time, hold and block and getting the punish. Dany does break that momentum, and we need one more game for either a reset or a tournament.
All coming down to this one. I think if it resets, Dany's just going to ride that momentum.
Oh, I'd like to say that myself, but we saw the momentum break once, and it led to, I mean, it might still lead to a tournament win. So I mean, if he gets it, I think he's still got a lot of work to do. We'll see if he can do it. This is a good start for sure. Definitely broke the momentum, feeling good as he's making a lot of really, really good decisions here. But Robert's taking a game in a flash. We saw it in winners finals. We can see it right now. Round start, 2C runs his face straight into it. This has a little bit of SPG. Wake up, hop forward, jump D.
Bro, massive call out. You can tell these two play each other so much.
These guys are just making these decisions so confidently.
Oh, really got the JC, creating a little bit of space, using that double jump to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, just try to get that little extra bit of SPG out of him. Oh, won't bite on it. Crossed under, gonna attack on the super. He has to make this worth though. One more hit to do it, and that's gonna be it right there. The empty low from Dany, betting it and will put himself at the first reset point.
Right as the chorus kicks in, there's the red blow right on back. Goes for the reset after the hit, into the throw.
Oh, caught the backdash as well while he was still on the ground, so he gets a huge punish. Surprised Robert doesn't spend any meter on this one. He is getting greedy, trying to close it out and take both bars into the final round. Dany,
Oh, for the big drop! That is it's a huge gamble for Robert, but it can pay off massively here. And the trade takes us to final game, final round. This is either the end of the tournament or a reset. Both of them coming in with full resources as well, Sammy.
Oh, dude, it's a little bit of greed. It might go a long way for Robert. We've seen how well he gets that Oki down when he gets the Shokins into his combos.
He needs to find that first hit. Oh, and a big whip on the 2C.
Oh, Dany just getting that range so well, understanding it. I feel like that's one of the first 2C we've seen in neutral, and Dany still baits it out, gets a huge punish.
Has his core pressure, great use of the rev block to push out, but you're always in Billy's effective range. Oh, that's it. Reset.
Wow, that's in, like, to keep that 2C range in mind after all this time, I feel like it's been such a scrambly set where people have just been kind of constantly adjusting the space. It hasn't really put themselves in a place where they could, you know, press buttons in front of each other like that. But at the one time where Robert felt like he can go for the 2C, Dany hops it for a huge punish. And that was the difference. We have a reset.
Comes down to this now. Are we going to go to another game 5, or is Dany just going to ride the wave?
I mean, this might be it again. Like I said before, when Dany took the momentum from loser semis, he took it 6 straight. And that's only 2. So if he plays 3 more, that's it for the bracket. But Robert obviously has a lot of time to halt that if he gets the opportunity. And we've seen it from him before.
Man, Robert getting caught by the JC while trying to dash on him with the elbow.
Yeah, Robert rolling forward, dealing with the pressure first. Could be a scary roll forward on Billy. Usually you see people roll back, but doesn't want to be in the corner versus him. He gets another big hit here. See if he wants to close it out. Is he gonna need the extra bit of meter? Oh, he's gonna just go for it, greeds it out, and once again, becomes pretty valuable. Dany's gonna take that bar into the next round.
All right, getting caught with the low. Immediate hit confirmed into the super for more of that Oki, like you mentioned.
Yeah, Robert for the first time goes for a safe jump setup. I mean, I think we saw one in winners finals, but not since. I think it maybe speaks to Robert's mental at the moment. He just wants to stay consistent.
At this point, SPG helping out a lot here too for Robert. Allowing him to get that early momentum. 2C is going to connect to the counter hit as well. Nice little chunk of damage, but more importantly, getting that meter.
Oh my god, I can't believe he backdashed. That's going to be big and scary. Once we're in this position here, where hitting gear can be very valuable. Still an SPG. Again, the cross-up empty low. It's worked every single time. No, that's only -4.
And the challenge back. Oh, and the shuriken is going to hit its mark. Robert getting game number 1 here in this reset.
It's a tough punish on EX Kuadon, and it's even tougher in the corner. Because at least if you're in mid-screen, the EX Kuadon will go over you, but it actually got buffed in the last patch where the second to last hit and last hit now jails. So if you can get most of the hits to connect, it's nearly impossible to punish. And like I said, a little bit more difficult when you're in the corner.
See now jumping straight into the next game here. Getting a little bit of time to, you know, cool down.
Get ready. Fight. SPG.
But now right off the bat, Farsi from Dany. Doing a fantastic job also just jabbing the shurikens. We never really mentioned that, right? He's doing a wonderful job at stopping the fireball pressure from Robert.
Yeah, it's definitely a decision to make. You can JD them for meter, but you can also just hit them because it is important to keep Robert from just running up behind that light fireball. It's very good for Hokutomaru. It goes for the Hishoken here. Meaty setup. An attack on the super, that's kind of a bet with Robert still kind of having the life lead, but he is pretty high on the rev count. If he gets a hit here, yeah, I was gonna say, if he gets him to even block something, he can actually go for a guard break with this low rev count.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he's trying to go for here. And he's gonna catch Robert anyway, because in that scenario, it's kind of a checkmate, right?
Yep.
You either try and mash out super there to go for a reversal super, or you just accept your fate.
Yeah, if you have the ability to do 4 to 5 rev moves and you get them to block anything, most characters have gapless sequences that can immediately guard break each other. Or guard break the opponent, I mean. Oh my god, the Rekkas were enough. We tied it up. Maza with a great game 2 here. Breaks the momentum back, and I don't think it's in anybody's favor now.
How about you bounce out of here while you can?
How about you bounce out of here while you can?
I need you to stop with the accent.
Well, a bloke can't just...
A bloke?
I couldn't even finish what I wanted to say, bro.
Oh my
Bloke
god.
should not be coming out of my mouth.
You're closer to me. You're closer to Britain than I am, but I still don't want to hear it. Perfect accent. We're gonna see him in a Guy Ritchie movie soon.
That's right. Hit me up, Hollywood.
One. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Look, I learned from the best. All the commentary with Tyrant and with C4, you know?
That's right.
Shouts to those guys. All right, but Robert playing the slow game right off the bat, always trying to just slow down the pace immediately with the shuriken pressure, kind of force Dany into a specific approach.
And you see him constantly adjusting that spacing, right? Just wants to be in a more beneficial position, even if it doesn't mean he necessarily gets a hit. Oh man, that little bit of delay, so tough to deal with. Oh, high dodge too, so it deals with the rep blow. Very nice from Dany.
Oh, gonna be a clean punish here now for Dany. Robert feeling the heat a little bit there with that reversal super.
Once again, a light confirmed from Dany. He's been so good getting these kills, needing exactly what's necessary in order to get the rounds.
And the jump back C. Follow light confirm. The throw, gonna be able to put Robert out of SPG. No more worrying about the rev blow, and a clean jump in now from Dany with a massive life lead here in this game number 3. Oh,
yeah,
that's
doesn't
it.
tack on the super because he wants to make sure a light confirm can kill. A heavy confirm will also do it as well. Dany, that's a quick 2. He only needs 1 more to take the tournament.
Don't let anyone into KOF these days.
Man, I am loving the structure of Dany's play. His resource management has been so good. And I've been talking about this on a lot of other streams too, when I do other brackets as well, or my own stream. Just when we see the game evolve a little bit further and people recognize these checkmate situations, just understanding where all of the meters are and then doing what's necessary to get the win. We've been seeing that from Dany constantly, and it's awesome to see.
might end up being it, though, Sammy. Down to the end here. This is kind of what we predicted, right? If Dany was able to secure the reset, that he might run away with the momentum, and he is currently in the process of doing that.
Yeah, I'll give you credit. You're the one who called it for sure, but Robert's got one more chance. Try to stop it. Going for the pressure sequence that time, and just good defense from Dany. Oh, come on, bro. How do you find these perfect time 2Cs? Oh, a far C afterward. That's going to be a huge confirm. Does he want to attack on the super here? Yes, it gives him a great life lead. Safe jump setup. Jump back A, catches him, trying to do something on the floor. Dany has the right answer for every situation. This is tournament point.
Get ready. Fight.
Round start. Jumping on in. Immediately on the backdash.
Gets a hit here. Does he want to attack on the super? Yes. Still leaves him an SPG though. Nice high dodge. Seeing Dany making sure to use those high dodges in those situations to make sure he deals with the rev blow, but a high dodge of Robert will get him a big hit here. The scaling will keep him alive for one more.
Yeah, really unfortunate, but I wonder if using that super there was the smartest thing for Robert. He's going to get another bar going into this next game, but he is still sitting on his last leg.
Oh, that's
SPG's gone.
Huge one. Yeah, that's tough. That means he doesn't have one of the best ways to build meter in the game.
And also one of his best challenge tools too, right? But can't just go for a reversal super, but that might be all the meter that he's going to get now.
Yeah, I mean, he might get one more towards the very end, especially if he slows down the game and tosses a lot of these shurikens, but it can be tough. Dany has that bar, so he has the better of the reversal options.
And that jump back there with the 2C. Nice pickup. Sitting at 91% though in the rev gauge. This is a dangerous spot for Robert on Razor's edge margins here.
Nice ref guard from Robert. Alleviates
That's
the pressure.
it.
The confirm into the hitting gear. Dany with constant light confirms to close out rounds, closes out the whole tournament, and takes your TNS bracket.
That is it. Wrap it up. And Dany El Maza is your Fatal Fury Seed of the Wolves number 19 champion.